Oh my goodness, it's the kitty. The cat's fucking just chilling here. Do you look at her? Yeah, you can see her. She wants to get up on this table real bad. Don't you, girl, huh? Goofball. Goofy goof. Goofington. What's up, guys? I just had a whole conversation to myself because it wasn't even recording yet, so you know, another part of me losing my mind, I suppose. I'm gonna be doing a lot of that. Bitches. Custom settings and shit that I'm looking at on the shit. I was making sure that the fucking shit wasn't like the comments weren't like being blocked or something that I fucking forgot about and shit. So double checking that. They've been pretty much leaving me alone. I mean, I'm not, like I said, guys. I mean, you know, when you mess with somebody who doesn't give a fuck, dude. I mean, he really doesn't mean too much to you. Let me tell you. This is early for me, isn't it? I had to drop Ani off at work and whatnot, so figured I'd do some chilling. And are you guys just locked into an eternal battle? Are you? Can you guys get along? These two are just too much. I'd move the camera, but I'd never get it back again. That Mia, dude, she's like always been way smaller than Itty Bits, but continually just pummels fucking Itty Bits, dude. It's hilarious. But new job's been tough because I essentially had a whole year off of work. I mean, because the job I had from February to October was not a job, guys. I mean, let's be real here. It was not a job. I literally went in there and took naps. Like I said, I think the only crazy thing I didn't do there was have sex. Well, that would have been awesome, though. I would have capped it off. But literally, dude, I was senior quality guy in charge of the weekend crew, and by June they had laid everybody else off. And like I said, I knew what it was. The writing was on the wall, dude. But I was not gonna. I was never gonna get that again. Literally, dude. I had my own office. Nobody else was there on the weekends. It was me. I was in charge of everything. A couple of things would run during that time. I was in charge of overseeing it, made sure it was right. And dude, I'm telling you, okay. I didn't do much of anything. You know, probably did drugs there. I can't remember. Possibly. It's a possibility. But I don't know. It was crazy. So I even told Ani, I was like, yeah, this job ain't going to last. But I'm like, I don't want to ride it till the wheels fall off. And I did. It was so fucking awesome. Yeah, dude, I just woke up and shit. You guys are lucky I don't got the Castlevania shirt on still. Almost caught myself doing that. I like it so much. Mia's going to take that chair. You're gonna have to battle the death for it. Thunderdome. Kitty Dome. Yup. Kitty Dome. That's what's up. Itty Bits really don't like to be held. You see. But I do it anyways because I'm bigger than you. Our cat's supposed to be smelly or something here. What's going on? She's a sweet cat, man. She's just fucking pain in the ass. Yeah. You know, I think subconsciously, I like this controversy stuff, and I'm good at it. And this Phoenix from the Rubble shit, I try to do that. I don't know. Motivation. There's a point of not caring where you start to wonder to yourself, I was like, can I even still do it? You know what I mean? Am I good? Was I ever good? And then you gotta prove to yourself that you can do certain things at certain times. I don't get a lot of people to test my shit out on anymore, you know what I mean? Or throw comedy in their face and shit. I don't get a lot of people like that, dude. You know, especially lately, I mean, most people don't even want to laugh anymore, dude. It's just, everybody's so serious about everything. You know? I'm gonna fucking, get something out of the closet real quick. I smell my pits. My pits smell like, my pits are smelly. So I don't even know if I got, yeah, I do. I figured out, you know, like, I had figured out that my armpits used to hurt, like, randomly all the fucking time. And I couldn't figure out, like, why my armpits would fucking hurt. And I always thought I had, like, ingrown hairs in my armpits or something. But no, I'm like, I guess I'm allergic to, like, aluminum or some shit that they put in, like, Speed Stick and all these, like, cheap brand fucking bullshit. So if I get, like, decent fucking deodorant and shit, it won't do that, I've noticed. But for a while, I mean, my armpits would just hurt all the damn time, dude. You know? This has been for fucking forever. But it's as long as I don't use that fucking aluminum shit in deodorant, it doesn't do that. It's like, what other deep shit is Rob gonna lay on us? I'm like, guys, you know, listen, I coughed last night, my dick fell off. It's bad news, guys. I mean, I just don't even know what to do anymore. And then I just spontaneously combust on camera, like, you know, it's bad stuff. So, madness. A lot of people are actually allergic to that fucking aluminum shit and that fucking shit, dude. But you guys have to tell me, does everything sound good? And everything. I was just kind of working. This is the beat I was trying to show you. This, you know, I really need to find another DAW that isn't quite as complicated as this, dude. I have Ableton. At some point, maybe I'll do a stream where somebody can show me how to use Ableton. When you invest so much time into something, dude, it's hard to just be like, okay, fuck it. But I will say I like, you know, how it's easier to, like, do this shit live and play live than it was on FL Studio and stuff. Because FL Studio, like I said, dude, you'd map this whole song out, and it would just be, to me, it'd be so hard to go back and fix things. I like this, that's more about playing music. But you guys see all this shit, dude. This is not user-friendly whatsoever, dude. I mean, to even get the pads working, you have to literally go into these MIDI mappings. You got pads, pad banks, Q links, which are your little fucking things, transport. You got all these fucking things. You got to map everything. You know, you got your fucking tracks right here. But then you also got your sequences. So you can have different sequences added onto the tracks. And then each fucking thing is a different sound. I mean, it's just madness. And people go to college to learn programs like this, dude. I just teach myself this shit like it's like a normal fucking Saturday and shit. And, you know, it's fucking pretty crazy. To me, it's like a challenge to try to, you know, get something going on this. We will get the videos and stuff, guys. I'm not gonna, it's not just music, I promise. I was just fucking around with this before I started. I was really trying to find that fucking, there's a sound on here that sounds exactly like that Hot Butter Popcorn song, dude, and I just could not find it. If I go back from the top past the ones that say preview, maybe I can find it. Toxic Caverns, dude. I mean, this is, you know, I remixed that some with this, too. This program is weird, dude. It's glitchy sometimes. Like, sometimes shit just won't work with it. I was going to get this thing from this guy. It was called The Machine. MASHINE. The Machine Mark III or something like that. But I've read that you pretty much can only use their software for that. So I definitely want something better than that. So I just kind of blew the guy off. I'm really bad with that. What is this? Reactions, timestamps, moderation activity, participants. Great Exposure, hell yeah. Working on a 13-track album, hell yeah, dude. I started doing that, man, and like I said, I just, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling that people were really getting the music. I mean, I get it, you know what I mean? I don't know. I guess because I like music and video games almost equally throughout my life, I thought, you know, maybe other people did. I don't know. I really should have just been doing this shit on the Silent Rob channel, Silent Rob Show's channel, and I don't think there'd be a single fucking issue about it. Probably. But I make things more difficult than they need to be, bitches. But, dude, if you're using this fucking program, man, make sure, Great Exposure, that you install these fucking VSTs, dude. I got like 40 million more fucking sounds, dude. You know what I mean? When I create stuff like this, dude, I'd like other people to fucking see it. Otherwise, it's like, that's how it was with, like, MTV Music Generator. I just could not really get into it too much because it was just like, oh, why bother if nobody's going to hear it? Couldn't even, like, save the tracks on that. That's where I really got a taste of it, is MTV Music Generator. Then somebody ripped me fucking Fruity Loops, or told me about Fruity Loops, and I ripped it myself. And it was really hard to get that fucking program ripped back in the day. And it almost fucking put the whole company out of business for people doing it so much back then. But sometimes the rip would work, sometimes it just wouldn't for no reason. But I taught myself how to do that. And that was before even YouTube, so I had to just figure it out. I wonder if on that VG Mix, I wonder if my account's still on there somewhere. I bet it's long gone. But I was a part of that VG Mix community. Get what is it? Garage Rock. Get BandLab. BandLab will make your songs a lot better, dude. My BandLab's really dope. I really like it. I'm just trying to find. I don't know why I can't find it. Dubstep growl. Uh-oh. What's this about? That's fucking dope. That actually kind of sound dubstep. I love these pads because they have that aftertouch shit on them. So I mean, for like keys and stuff, you hit a key. You can hold it and gotta get that going on with it. And the pads have like the aftertouch, so you can lightly touch them, and it's like. But if you do the full touch. So I've been going around testing these fucking sounds to try to find a specific sound that's going to go well with my song that I'm trying to do. But usually I end up in these like stupid things like bells. That's fucking cool. Actually sounds pretty good. That's the first bell noise I fucking heard that was halfway decent. Choir, is this gonna be like, what's like fucking sister act and shit? That's cool. I like that. If you guys see that popcorn thing pop up, please, God, tell me. Nobody cares, dude. Nobody's on your side, dude. You can just stay and watch somebody actually has talent, have what people watching and shit. You wouldn't know anything about anybody. Probably wouldn't give a fuck about you, brah. Bruh. Yep. I'm almost 40 and I have a house, job, a wife, all kinds of stuff that I guarantee none of you guys have, dude. Because if you did have it, you wouldn't have time to do. I mean, in my opinion, like if I'm gonna troll, somebody's gotta like watch me do it or something. I mean, can you imagine being like as pathetic as these people that like do this shit like by themselves and nobody even sees it? You know what I mean? It's hard to really make fun of someone when they make fun of themselves on a stream, dude. So you're gonna fail here, like, real hard. I'm probably gonna make a lot of money, and you're gonna cry, dude. And then I'm gonna do some $8 sound effects. I might fuck your sister, probably your mother, maybe your grandma, depending on how dusty that pussy is. But go ahead and sit down and watch the master. Hip, hip. Let's fuck it. That's pretty EDM-y. Dubsteppy even. This is Noisy Wine. Ew. That's like annoying bitch yelling in your ear about shit. Cool, I like that one. Put the $5 and the $8. 13, dude. Oh my goodness, that'd be the end of the trilogy for these motherfuckers. Dude, I mean, it's literally like something they give you. Like when you're a partner, I mean, you can do it. Okay, I mean, it's there. It's not like I'm hacking the system to get the fucking thing to fucking do it, dude. And I appreciate all the fucking people that have joined on the membership, dude. I really appreciate that. I got all kinds of stuff I want to show you guys for sure. I am going to leave the music stuff in a second. I really just was trying to find this popcorn fucking sounds because I can kind of play the song a little teeny bit in a way, but I'll probably never find it. I don't even remember what it was even called. It was something pertaining to popcorn or something. It ain't gonna be this fun. Member streams are dope, dude. They're dope. But you know, I like everybody to be able to get a chance, fucking watch my shit and whatnot. We can watch some videos. Like I said, I got some super secret stuff that you guys guaranteed never knew about a few of my videos, one of which may blow your mind, depending on how it goes. God, it's hot in here. There we go. Not about future chime. That's cool. Cool. Let's see how long you can last this time, dude. Nice, dude. That was fucking really not very long, dude. You should probably try a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? You'd think like if you were actually like being a troll of my page and you've been watching me for a while, you would know how to not suck balls by now. You know, like and doing this stuff, like it's bad. He lasted 4 seconds, like probably 3 seconds longer than he's ever lasted with I'd say girl, but I guarantee they fuck men, dude. I'm not even sure how that happens. Okay, I think they fuck butts or something. Put their ball sacks in their mouths? Probably. I don't know. Blech! I don't want to talk about it. Alright. So, I'm never going to find that. It's like one time thing that I'm ever going to find that fucking sound effect. And then it's over. EDM lead. I wish these, the packs for the instruments and stuff, I wish that they weren't, a lot of them cost money. Which fucking sucks. Worm? I ain't it. Or have you watched Squid Games? I haven't. Is it good? I have not really heard anything about it. Dubstep? Yeah, it's just not there. Okay, whatever. But I had this drum beat that I'm trying to make something with here. Thanks for that, Jubal. You know what I mean? That's... I gotta do the pitch bend on the bass and shit, and I'll get something going. But see, I had some shit that I was trying to get with the bass noise, but I can't find like a good noise for it. So like if I have that's not what I wanted right there. Making a track that's over 4 minutes long, it definitely does not like on Suno. It was hot. Woo! That's... It's fucking too loud. Alright, I'll work on this later. I just made that beat not too long ago, so. All right. So let's do. There we go. All right. Now we'll get into. I'm looking for a better DAW, guys. That shit's good, but it's really MPC Beats it's really for when you're working on the standalone things, and that kind of stuff is a lot better. When you have like the DAWs that are go and use that kind of workflow on a computer screen, it's brutal, dude. I mean, I can always get like a part of a song going. It's harder to make a real long song. It's weird, when I first got this thing, I made a song in like 2 seconds. That Fat Guy video thing, I made it like 2 seconds, man. I was like, oh shit, I'm clicking with this. And it seems like it's just like I get sidetracked with beats all the fucking time with this fucking thing anymore. I watch a lot of court stuff, if you guys can't tell. You use Mixcraft for your DAW like 15 years? Yeah, I need to find one that is more my style. I got Ableton, and I'll be honest, guys, I have no idea how to use it. I don't... I mean, I guess I didn't really give it that much of a shot, but so let's go into studio content. All right, so it's a cinnamon challenge was the next one. Is that what's up? Cinnamon. I'll be honest, guys. I'm glad you guys like this video. I think this one's fucking lame. What's up? What's up, Zorro? Hell yeah, dude. Is that actually your name? You never know. Like, people sometimes just have some crazy names, dude. Like, my former friend that worked at GameStop, the assistant manager, named his kid fucking Ares. I was like, come on, dude. Okay, just because you got blasted high and got through God of War 3 does not mean that kid needs to suffer his entire goddamn life with that shit, dude. What the fuck? And like I said, I really don't like the name that Ani gave her youngest. I think it's just the worst. To me, I don't think you should fucking play with children's names. You know, kids have to put up with that shit, dude. For their entire lives. Trust me, as somebody who has the name that I have. So, you know, it's not good. Doyle Death, keeping the Strizzoke alive. Holy shit, it's 9 months ago. You know, it's really fun going through the comments, man. It's kind of fun, but it's kind of sad at the same time. Because you're going to run into comments of people that have just disappeared, have never kind of come back. Let's see if we can't find one. Nick Wormfang? Is he still around? He's the one guy that did kind of the funny videos I would talk to sometimes. Let me click on him real quick. Nick and Bird. Yeah, I think I did. I think I talked to this guy, because I used to talk to this guy all the time. You guys can see how it's, you know... all the time I'd be talking to people, dude. But I think they stopped being friends. This was like a Robin Big type situation, I believe, if I remember right. It was a big black guy and a white guy, and they were friends. They make shit. But I think, you know, it kind of fell apart, as it does. 13 years ago, I don't think they make shit anymore. Name your son Bubsy. At least do some Awesome Possum in there, dude. What's up, Awesome Possum Low, dude? That's what's up. I think Big Dick McGee is a good one. If I have a son, it's going to be Big Dick McGee. And yeah, that's all there is to it. Nobody going to fuck with some kid named Big Dick McGee, dude. I'm going to tell you that right now, dude. Okay? And gives him some incentive to be a big dick motherfucker, dude. Not bring that small dick energy around, dude. Okay? I came up with a name, like Ani was throwing out names. I think all the names that Ani would come up with was stupid. And I was like, she's like, well, what would you name a girl if you ever had a girl? I think Renala is a dope name, and you guys know it's probably it's actually from it's from that fucking video game, not the newest Dark Souls or whatever, the open world one. I put it out of my memory. I hate it so much. But one of the bosses in that's her name's Renala. But if you name a girl Renala, you can nickname her Ren, and I think that's fucking badass, dude. To me, like having a girl's nickname be Ren is totally dope. Actually, Ani has a friend who's Elden Ring. Ani has a friend who's like super duper hot. I was like a flower girl at the Renaissance Festival. She started talking to her. I was like, oh my god, who's that fine piece of ass? That's my friend. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, get the threesome moving, dude. Let's move things along. She's gorgeous, dude. I was like, you know, like I've been with a lot of bitches. I've seen a lot of women. For me to like stare and stand there with my fucking jaw like, okay, that bitch was bringing the heat. Okay, but I thought Renala was a cool name. You know, something you hear all the time. Boys, I don't really know about that shit. Big Dumb McGee. Elden Ring, I didn't like. Is the DLC add anything of value to it? I mean, I really did not like it over time. I get about 3/4 through Elden Ring. I was done with it. So, does everything sound good?
What's up, bitches? This is Sonic Rob, and this is a fucking spoonful of cinnamon for some reason.
I think this video is a fucking is lame.
It's not gonna work out very well, probably. So, so let's just do this, I guess.
All right. I couldn't even believe I even get my brother to even help me with this, but at this point in time, I couldn't get him to do shit for me. Yeah, luckily I didn't actually swallow that. It got to like the verge of going down my throat, and I spit that motherfucker out. I could tell a choking type situation was in the cards for me. I don't even think my brother would like help me if I was choking to death at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like his fucking crazy ass. I don't think Elden Ring had enough material to even have the base game filled with shit, dude. They were repeating bosses and everything else. It's shitty. I don't know what, dude. I don't know what I was filming on back then that everything looked red. Like everything had like some kind of skin disease, high blood pressure type situation.
God damn it. Whatever with that shit.
I don't see anybody causing any havoc on here so far.
Okay, let's eat some cinnamon.
I thought this was lame. I think it's a lame video. Like I said, I'm glad you guys dig this. You know, I really am. I think it's not good. This was when? This was 2012. You know, I was on a hot streak on 2012, and because I knew it was going to be. The reason why 2012 was the way it was is because I kind of knew that it was going to be one of the last times I was going to be able to do that and have this time to, you know, make whatever I wanted at the time. Because I knew I was going to have to get a job and move out and do the fucking big boy shit. So, 43 years old, plundering vag has gotten old, especially with the bullshit that comes with dealing with. Yeah, dude, you know, I still enjoy plugging them up, dude. I really do, but, yeah, dude. I mean, I've done everything there is to do. I mean, you fucking reach the top of the summit when you're watching a fucking crazy ass porno, dude, and you're just like, yep, done it, done that better. My dick's bigger. Why am I watching this, dude? I've already done this better. I should have filmed it. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what it's at. I went nuts for a while, dude. I really did. So, once the dam broke, the pussy fucking flooded in like, bah, dude. It was so easy, dude. You know, it's like you're practicing them throws, dude, and then it's time, you're striking out everybody, dude. So that video is lame. I'm glad you guys like it. I don't even know why I did that. I really needed something. I probably was too high to come up with some actual good video. So let's see what's going to happen here. What was the next one? I got all kinds of top secret shit I want to show you guys. I don't believe some of you guys really understood how much I didn't play some of these games I reviewed and talked about. I was looking at it the other day. I was like, yeah, I'm just a liar. So let me look at this here. This was always really stupid, dude. This was a really stupid thing that I did, and I always regretted it, and it was just... Here's the reason why Battletoads ends at number 2, dude. I had number 3 done. It was done. But I spaced these so stupidly that literally all part 3 was me beating the last boss. So I had 15 minutes, and then the last one was like less than 5 minutes on the 4th part. And it was just like, eh... And it wasn't exactly tearing up the internet world with the views, guys. I mean, you got to think, this is from 2010. It's got 18,000 views. I just didn't feel like putting any more time into it. Because if you look at the dates here, you got November 20th, November 22nd, November 30th. I mean, this is the whole fucking month for me, dude. You know what I'm saying? So, like, at this point, I wasn't getting me no fucking traction here. You know, this I'm really I try to bring back the worst game of all time shit. Caltron 6 did not have the material. Nobody cared. 45 comments. And then 50 NES games in 6 minutes. That was an ordeal to edit this. I actually was kind of pissed off that this didn't get really any kind of traction. It took forever to edit, dude. Updated game collection. Yeah, I was just being lazy. Really lazy with a lot of these. So let me get into the good stuff here. Ultimate Game Talk. I don't even remember what I even discussed in that. I look like two different people here. So it's like before a horrible accident and then after. This is still 2011, dude. I'm still fucking tripping all over myself at this point. Hold on. I can't believe you did the 60. Oh, dude, that was ridiculous, dude. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Hold on. It was hot. What the fuck? Colder than fucking shit outside. I'm turning the air on, dude. It's hot. You know, I did. I've always been good at pull-ups like this. Pull-ups like this, though. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I can't rock it. In my opinion, I was not good again until Skyrim and Duke Nukem were really good. Then I go right back to my bullshit, dude. Like, this video looks like it was filmed with, like, blood over the lens or something. Like, I just murdered somebody, dude. Like, you can't even see it. I tried to mix it up some more. Big glasses, rain craft. I really want to be able to find... I'd like to have a big pair of glasses like this again. They're kind of in style anyways, but I wouldn't mind having some lenses like that to just kind of have sort of ironically, but also badass at the same time. I don't know where those went. They were my grandpa's. It kind of makes me upset that I can't find them. Mario Brothers World 2000. I did a little bit, and then, you know, big time with the... But see, like, the way my shit's buried on YouTube, like, having some views on one video does not translate to anything for me. I gotta fight out of a fucking swamp swinging to get out even any of those views. I really should have made a new channel years ago or something, dude, because I've been blacklisted from probably 2013 on. Some of those videos were hard to watch. They were so red. Yeah, dude, it was just a fucking crappy camera. I didn't have no money, ever. Then, you know, about 2 or 3 years ago, I had mad money. Me and Ani were working. Dude, I had mad money, dude. It was crazy. That's why, you know, I would literally buy a car, wreck it, and then go buy another one, dude. It was literally wreck it, buy a new run, you run, you do run, like fucking Biggie shit, dude. Like, I didn't care. I literally, I'm gonna try to explain this to you guys because I don't think you guys even get it. Here, hold on, I'll show you. It's like literally, I would, it was so crazy, dude, that I would literally buy cars for no reason, trash them, get rid of them. I got my Jetta, and my Jetta, it stopped, the gears stopped switching, and the 6 gears grind. It was, I tried my best on that car, and I actually traded that car, barely even worked, for that Audi TT. 2000 Audi TT with no issues. That thing got me the Smoky Mountains and back, dude. And, I was on pills at that point, high on blues, fucking... was tired as fuck. We stopped at the hotel, slept, still fucking high, fell asleep. I fell asleep at the wheel of the Audi TT. Now, remember that the Audi TT is this big. It's this big, okay? I don't know how I survived this, dude. I'm telling you, like, this was a first step of the wake-up call for me, dude. But I literally fell asleep, and as soon as I did, you guys, those that have fallen asleep behind the wheel, you guys know what I'm talking about. It was literally like I literally shut my eyes for half a second, dude. It was like all of a sudden I'm smashing up against the medium of the highway. My car is spinning in the middle of the road. The fucking drink's like flying up out of the fucking thing. I'm fucking getting control of it. So I'm like in the middle of the highway. I'm turned around the other way. Okay, I'm just like, what the fuck? I get my bearings. Ani's like half asleep still. So I'm fucking starting the Audi TT. Okay, and it won't start. There's cars coming. I see them coming. So there's semis, everything. You can't see. It's like foggy anyways. And I'm in a bad spot. I get this fucking thing started and I fucking get it going. And that thing gets me home. I get it home, but I smashed it, dude. I smashed the side of it. It got me home. It still ran and I still sold it. You know, I made money on that car. I had a blast with it. I wish I would have not done those things, but it was already having problems. It like cut out and stopped running like while I was driving it out of nowhere on the way to the Smoky Mountains and shit. So probably didn't have very much time left on it, but guys, I'm telling you, man, I have no fucking idea, especially driving wise, how the fuck I'm alive, dude. I'm telling you. craziness. Like I said, I was there was one, the Ani screamed. I told you guys about hit that back of that semi. Like I was getting on the on ramp, and then the on ramp was backed up all the way to the highway, and then like I looked up at the last second and like got this close to smashing into the back of semi, dude. It was gnarly. So I pay a lot more attention when I'm fucking driving for sure, especially considering when I drive these tiny ass little fucking cars and stuff, dude. What is this goal button? What does that do? Community environment fire. Okay, cool. I just expect more comments. I don't know. If the comments aren't showing up, let me know and I can do something about it. But I just can't imagine there's 66 people in here and the comments are the way they are. I really can't. I did fuck with some shit, you know what I mean, at one point. So let me know if it's actually working or not, and we can get it solved. So, Ohio is crazy with the cops, dude. You cannot go 5 feet without getting pulled over by the cops. Like it's nuts. And then, like I said, you get into Michigan and you don't see anything. But they're actually like, they don't even actually drive cop cars. They just drive like regular cars, and they'll bust you with some fucking hidden shit. Delta 88, dude. I wish I had a fucking... Man, I wish I still had my Cutty, dude. My Cutlass Supreme, son. So, yep, got some good stuff here. I never knew how, like, prevalent this Resident Evil Revelations misprint was. So that was actually pretty cool. Remembering Twisted Metal. I don't even remember what I say in these. I remember this video. I remember making this like it was yesterday. I really do. Let me see here. I'm gonna get into live chat. What was your least favorite video that you did? Let me think about that for a second. I will get back to you on that. I've done some that I'm really was not proud of, dude. There's a couple I just didn't do anything with. I never finished it. Like I said, I was doing a Sling Blade, Carl kind of fucking thing. Yeah, 73 people, dude. That's interesting. There's just not as many comments. I mean, you guys feel free to ask me anything you want. You know what I'm saying? I will like literally answer anything. And any questions. I'm pretty much an open book. I do not care. You know what I mean? I will fucking fart. I had to think about that one. That one was borderline 50-50 shot on crapping my pants, so I had to debate. I had a debate there in my head for a second. I have 2 tattoos. So I have this one that I got first, my Mega Man skull. I hate that, somebody on GameSack or whatever, that one guy wears a shirt with this on it, so then I gotta always hear it all the fucking time. I was like, it's not where I got it, I saw it on a random picture, it's not from fucking GameSack. But then I came up with this design, and it kind of didn't work out because I had to go and get it redone, and then they still didn't do it right, and I pretty much got half off with it. This is that cube, the friendship cube or whatever, or the love cube or whatever, from Portal. So I have me and Ani's initials on it, and then hers is the other color Portal, so the cube's coming out from my arm into hers. And it was a nice little concept I had, you know what I mean? But they just didn't do it right. And I had to fucking call them and bitch at them and shit, and then I didn't go there anyway. I talked to people and found out I was getting ripped off anyways with this place. It was way too expensive. But I wouldn't say tattoos really hurt. You know what I'm saying? It really don't. Like, I've had... breaking my toe the way I did was way more fucking painful, dude. Like, even stubbing your toe. It just feels like a bee sting that just never goes away. You just can't swat it. Man, you've been watching me since you're 14, dude. That's crazy. Any Lost videos? Yeah, I would say Another Helping is technically Lost. There's a really crappy version floating around that sounds like shit, but it's pretty much Lost. There's been a few that have been pretty lost. What's a movie that you think deserves more love or hate? Dude, I'll be honest, you know, as much as people want to shit on Mario Brothers, I don't think Super Mario Brothers is that bad. I just don't think of it as a Mario Brothers movie. I also don't think Street Fighter is that bad. I think it's fucking hilarious. I think Raul Julia really does well with that movie. I mean, you can't compare Street Fighter to Double Dragon, okay? You want a really bad video game movie? Double Dragon, dude, is literally like a fucking... like a group of high schoolers got a camera together and fucking made some random shit after they just dropped acid, dude. And it didn't even make any sense. You know, like, you don't have to know anything about Street Fighter to get a kick out of that movie, dude. It has some good stuff in it. Huh? Thanks, Wormio. I know you, dude. Some of you guys, especially you guys that haven't changed your names 15 times over the years. I remember all you guys, dude. You know what I mean? And usually, you know, in my younger self, I would have time to argue with people. You know, all fucking day. I just don't, dude. So I have been hiding some motherfucking channels and stuff of people that are just getting on my fucking nerves, dude. You know, but I don't mind whatsoever fucking, you know, allowing these motherfuckers to, you know, do their thing and whatnot, but what is it? Community moderation? That's not it. Hold on, maybe that was it. Hold on. You know, if people can, like, not be fucking dicks, dude, it's fucking ridiculous. You wouldn't even believe it, like, that last year, dude, when I wasn't making any videos, like, motherfuckers were just so fucking nasty, dude. It's like, oh, what are you doing? You're worthless, blah. And it's like, okay, dude, thanks for the support. These are your moderators. They're moderatings. And then, hidden users. So I'll take all these hidden users. Can I? Here, all hidden users, hidden. Okay, show of civility. From your old pal Silent Rob. Let's see how long this can last until people can fucking ruin my life. That'd be good. Feral Ravage. Man, that sounds like you rape animals, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. But that's all. I appreciate your viewership. Feral Ravager. I ravaged them feral motherfuckers. The rants were too real. Cover some. Yeah, dude. I always try to. That's why I said, like, none of my videos, and we're gonna get into that. I want to skim through my stuff so I can point out things to you guys real quick, because some of the stuff you guys may never actually see if you don't actually, you know, if we don't watch it. I remember hitting the bong so hard, dude. I was at my brother's room. At this point, my parents didn't really care that we smoked weed, but I was at my brother's room, ripping the bong, blowing it out the window. It still stunk like fucking craziness up there, dude. My parents just put up with a lot with us. And I remember I hit the bong, I was like this. I gotta make a video. And this is what it was, dude. Like, nothing would get my creative juices flowing as much as a bong rip back in the day. Now, I can't smoke it anymore, dude, but my brother would always push it too far. I don't even know what this is. I was looking at this last night. I have no fucking idea what this is. Do you guys want to see this real quick? Because I don't know what this is. I don't remember making this. Pretty sure I might have been in a drug-fueled haze with this one, because I don't remember even doing this. So, you guys want to see this real quick? And remind me what the hell it even is? I don't know what this is.
What's up, bitches? This is Silent Rob.
Let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you something. Okay, let me tell you something. Okay, and quit looking at me, motherfucker. Okay, look away. I can't look at him. But look at me. I didn't wear hats. This wasn't me. There were in no reality. Okay, I know everybody's like talking about all the realities are merging and Mandela effect. No, there was no reality in all the fucking universes that I ever wore a hat, because I looked fucking retarded in hats. So for me to have this hat on means I am higher than fucking holy damn right now. Probably look at my eyes.
You like Castlevania 4?
Yeah, I'm high right here.
I think we all can agree.
Yeah, I did wear hats, and you can see why.
Did you know
I don't even know where the hat came from.
was originally a completely
I've never seen it before or since.
changed it at one point? I didn't know about it either until
I don't know if I was in I was in the fucking trap house. Found a hat.
A completely different game that I'm about to show you.
5,000 views in 12 years. I'm sure it's real. Oh, is it off? Video's off? Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm retarded. Hold on. I'm retarded. I get caught up with shit. I'm sorry. Okay. Here we go. Alright. So let's start over. Castlevania 4 promotional tape. I have no fucking idea what the hell this is. Is it? Did I make this? Is it fake? Is it an actual promotional tape? I'll get reminded here in a minute, but I'll tell you guys. I don't wear hats. At no point was this ever my look. Nothing. I don't know, dude. Why I would? I know I don't look good at hats. Why I would do it in a fucking video for the world to see is beyond me.
I didn't know about it either until
it was so obvious I was not yelling to not disturb my parents here, dude, and it's really fucking embarrassing watching this shit.
How did I get this tape?
How did I get this tape?
I sleep with a few people. Okay, but I do what I have to do for my fans.
There's something. I don't know, dude. I might have accidentally ran over somebody at this point or something. I don't know. Worried about. Oh, okay, I do remember this. I was involved with a hit and run. Oh my god, person's not probably alive. Okay, fuck it. Let's make a video. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's what Castlevania 4 used to look like in the promotional materials. I remember this. The game looked nothing like this.
Dude, holy shit.
I was trying to do this like commentary over video shit, and it just did not work here, dude. This was a stilted, terrible video.
Oh, I'm gonna rattle more than your nerves. You hear
that? Bad. Dude, so they essentially like got this whole game done and then redid the entire thing. I remember this now. I'm glad they did because it looked terrible.
Keep your eye on the rocks. Okay.
Oh, I might have been making fun of Archfiend. Yeah, you're right. See, you guys remember myself more than myself does. That area looks pretty much the same. The sprite for your main character looks awful, though. Thank God they changed it. Huh? Thanks, Jacko.
Dracula's gang? Is Dracula on the east side?
Dude, I don't know what I was thinking with this. I think at a certain point, I really wanted to like be taken more seriously, but I knew that whole fucking thing has dropped off a cliff a long time prior to that. So I don't know why I even attempted, but I remember that now. Sitting around the video, you no longer had your... I know, it's gone, dude. I had to sell it. I had to sell it for drug shit, and I had to sell it to pay rent and stuff like that. I mean, I got a good amount of money, but it's brutal, dude. Oh, I hate thinking about it. God, I'd love to have at least my lunars. I like to have my lunars back. I like to have my clock tower back. That one was really special to me. My Metal Gear Solid, you know. Stuff like that. All of your videos are like this. Yeah, thanks, Brock. But you're here, though, right? You know what I'm saying? Here every stream. Every single time. So if it's not my videos you like, dude, is it my ass? Do you fancy my balls? Like, I don't get it, bro. I'm freely admitting as to, like, when I've gotten good and super good yet. I haven't gotten super good yet, so. I don't even remember Archfiend, dude. To this day, I have no idea how he got involved with even talking to Blue Kitty. She did not talk to him. I think he saw it as a strike while the iron's hot and try to get some controversy shit going, but whatever. He never fucked her. I did. So let's go to the next one. The Silent Rob blog that lasted 13 minutes. Oh, the Comic-Con video. Yeah, the Comic-Con video was kind of my own doing, taking that down, because like people were like saying some shit that I was just like not even gonna fancy giving an answer to. Because like we would see these hot bitches and like you know fucking Asa would like film their asses and stuff. Because I wasn't filming, I wasn't gonna carry the camera around, and you know like people were just like trying to say like, oh, this person's you know that age and that, like I'm nope, the grown woman over there. Okay, you guys are trying to make, but we did destroy those people, dude. Sonic Sucks video you made. Oh yeah, dude, you'll see it. It'll pop up here. No, bronies are long gone, dude. That is a fan base that is just done. Like, I don't even know if there's remnants here and there. My oldest stepdaughter, I had to, like, give her a fucking talking to of, like, not doing the furry shit. And she was, like, wanting to do the tail shit. She came down here to visit. She was down here for a couple weeks, actually. She stayed here. And, end of July, beginning of August, she was down here and had a visit. And it was really fun. And she would tell me that. It's like, oh, I want to wear tails and do that. I'm like, you do not. And, told her the story of Asa, and that's why you don't do it. Actually, no, I didn't tell her that. I said, look, I told her, I was like, you got enough issues, you got problems. You're going into high school, you're gonna have to do some shit that you're gonna have to probably fight to the death, okay, Thunderdome style. Because she's got autism and shit and has to deal with stuff. And I tell her, I'm like, you got already enough problems. You do not need to do that. And I talked her out of doing it. If more parents would kind of do that with their kids, they'd have a lot less problems. If your kid cannot sing, then please, for the love of God, do not give them compliments enough to go to fucking American Idol with them so they can try out and make an ass in front of themselves out in front of the world. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's child abuse, in my opinion. Do not lie to your children, okay? Your children cannot do anything they ever want in the entire world. It cannot happen. It cannot happen. Okay? I cannot ever be Shaft in a remake of the movie Shaft. I can't do it. It just wouldn't work. Nah. It just wouldn't work. I face that. We'll leave that to the Samuel L. Jacksons out there. There's just some things this is not going to happen, dude. I feel like short guys have it the worst. I feel bad for them. Bald guys can wear a hat. Big dick guys ain't got to deal with it until they're already got the bitch naked half the time, so they're already in there anyway, so who cares? Poor, you can pretend to be rich. Too rich, you can pretend to be poor. But short guys, man, unless you're gonna fucking get some goddamn Gene Simmons boots on from Kiss, it pretty much sucks for them, dude, and it's brutal. I've seen really good dudes that are turned down for women they have money, they're good, According to them, they even got big dicks, but they're just turned down because they're short. I get it on both sides, I get it. I get the woman's perspective. Does a woman want to be with a guy who's super short? I get it. It is weird. When you see them walking in the mall or a public place, you're just like, it's odd. So thank God, man, I was about 12 years old when I was 6 feet. I didn't have to worry about that shit. So, it sucks. I feel bad for the short guys. I don't, I don't really make fun of that except Alpha. And he brought that on himself, so. 5'6", you see what I mean? He's married with kids. He had to fight, dude. He had to fight. As much as the stories I've told you guys with me having to fight because I'm a goofy looking motherfucker, you have to lay it on thick. He probably had to fight more than me, dude. I've seen short dudes get treated real fucking bad, dude. And it sucks. They get these surgeries and stuff like that. It sucks. It's like if I can't say like, I don't want to get with a chick that's like taller than me. I mean, that would be pretty fucking tall, dude. I mean, there are a couple. At the job I was at for 10 years, they decided to hire a bunch of people from the Congo because they couldn't fill spots because nobody wanted to stay at this fucking place. So they brought a bunch of people in from the Congo, and the women were really nice. But there was this one woman that was like super fucking tall. Like she was like 6'3", dude. I was like kind of the first time I ever like did this, looking up to a woman and shit. I'm just like, what the fuck? I kind of wanted her to like pick me up by the throat, throw me down, and have her away with me. But I'm just saying, I even told Ani that. I was like, would you allow it? She said she'd allow it, dude. I mean, she was a big ass bitch. One thing I noticed though with the people from the Congo though is that the men, man, they did not treat the women good at all, dude. It is just living in the Stone Ages with this. Women shouldn't be working and doing this shit. They pissed everybody off. And then this one guy kept like pretending to like take pictures of my wife's ass. Like, their sense of humor is not the same as mine. So I almost had to break this dude's fucking hand this one time because he's like, next to my wife's ass, and he didn't know I was behind him. So I fucking like, he's doing this, and I come up behind him and put my fucking hand on his shoulder, and he's just like, what? I'm just like, yeah, okay, dude. How about you get away from my wife's ass, bro? And I remember taking that shit to HR. They didn't do shit about it, dude. That's half the reason why I left that fucking place. Fucking assholes. They're too big of pussies to do anything about them, dude. Let me tell you right now. Everybody knew what was going on. They knew that they fucking brought him in from the Congo. They set him up with apartments, and they had a fucking goddamn card to do whatever they wanted. And I was like, nah, it's not gonna happen. I raised the biggest fucking stink, dude. Oh god, I don't even know how I didn't get fired, dude. I was up in my fucking HR person's face yelling and shit. I was like, yo, get those motherfuckers away from my wife. It was brutal. So, hi, Kitty, what you doing, baby girl? Oh my goodness. They're not. Dude, they're not, HR is not for you, dude, for sure. They're fucking assholes. But like I said, I mean, most states are at will. I mean, they can fire you if they don't like your fucking hair color today, and you've had the same hair color your whole life. Or they can just fire if they don't like black people. They can just fire you and just pretend and make up something else, dude. I've seen some nasty, gnarly shit, dude. You know, like it's fucking nasty. I saw that fucking racist shit at my fucking work, dude. That was at that job. You know, people would write motherfuckers off before they even talked to them, dude. And I was just like, at least talk to them. You know, get to know what's going on there. You know, and before they would just hate everybody. You know, I was like, I felt so sorry for these new people half the time. Ridiculous. But here's the thing, dude. It's a multi-conglomerate, humongous corporation. I mean, yeah, you can get a lawyer, but you're gonna fucking pay out the ass. And then if you do win anything, it's just gonna pay the fucking fees. So fuck that. You can still get 10s being short, dude. Listen, you know, if you pull up in a fucking dope-ass sports car, it really doesn't matter how fucking tall you are and shit like that. I don't know, dude. I guess maybe that's why I've always liked tiny little sports cars and little zippy cars and shit. Because I'm tall with a big dick. I didn't have to really compensate for very much, dude. I mean, yeah, my teeth are goofy. And my weight would make me look like I had some kind of disease at certain points. But every now and then I look halfway decent enough to get some pussy. So, yep. Yeah, you better get a real fucking good one, dude, because I'm telling you, those motherfucking places will fucking dry you out, dude. Girls that won't date anyone under 6 feet. Here's the thing, dude. Here's what kills me about that kind of shit and that kind of talk. What's up, guys? It's super early stream. Here's what kind of kills me about that talk and about, like, the way women are with that shit nowadays. Because I experienced it when I was dating, and it was bullshit then, and it's bullshit now. Guys don't care about what women make. Guys aren't impressed of that. I've never been impressed. I don't care, dude. I don't care what a girl makes. If they make 6 figures, if they're the head of this corporation, I do not care, dude. Does their ass look good? Does their mouth look good? Does their tits look good, dude? I'm one of the three. Okay, we got something going. Can I spend more than 10 minutes with this woman without losing my fucking mind and wanting to jump off a cliff? Another point. Okay, is this person kind of sweet? Does things, you know, out of, without asking her to do? Done. I mean, I'm pretty much going to marry this bitch at this point, and money's not involved. Driving would be nice, but, you know, Ani don't drive. I'm okay with that. I don't ask for much, dude. I really don't. I learned a long time ago I didn't expect any bitches to be making the food for me, dude. You know, I cook. I can actually cook pretty good, but yeah, the older I get, dude, it's like, man, I'd like to own my own business. I always wanted my own game store, dude, but it just doesn't pay. Those things don't pay. Game stores, I don't know how they even stay in business. And that's the thing, yeah. If a woman wears the pants, she makes the money, and you want to stay home maybe with the kids or something, they're going to throw it into your face every second of every day of your life. So, and you can't have it both ways. You can't want to fucking, like, pay for everything and be the fucking big top fucking person and then also make a dude feel bad about not doing that. It's fucking awful, dude. I feel sorry for guys dating nowadays. Every guy in here that's had a bad experience, I'd like to hear you guys' experiences, dude. Maybe we can have a stream where you guys call in and tell me about your worst dates. I would like very much to hear about that. But let's go back to this for a second. PCP Gamer. Yeah, PCP Gamer, I remember that. This is the famous Twisted Metal. I'm telling you guys, it almost didn't get posted. It almost got erased. That's how critical I am of my content. Oh, I'd love to hear some stories, dude. I'd love to hear it. If you guys want to type some stuff down here, I'll read your stories. And like I said, you know, donations will get you guys videos or questions or something like that. Ani was out of it last night, guys, man. She cannot handle weed. I told her not to do the gummies, and then she grabs them, and then it's over, dude. I mean, she can't handle weed worth a shit. I've done, you know, some shit with her, and she handles everything better than fucking THC, dude. She can't do it. But we'll kind of crack into this one a little bit. Now, so like, the reason why I didn't almost post this is because, like I said, I was using a camera. It was a camcorder. It was on the bed, and I was filming this. And as I filmed it, the camera went down some. So all I was really seeing at the end of this, I filmed the whole 8 minutes. It was amazing. I knew it was amazing. And all I could really see was the corner of the screen. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. So literally my hand was like hovering over the delete button. Like it almost was gone out of existence forever, you guys. We were not even having this conversation. And at the last second, I was like, all right, let me plug it in and see if there's any way to salvage it. And turns out it was like in some kind of wide panorama view anyways. So I was able to stretch it out and get the whole picture by some miracle. I don't even know how that happened. And able to save it, and it became one of my most popular videos. Not sure what the 249 thumbs downs is, but I don't know why this is members only. It shouldn't be. It should not be. Hold on. That one should not be. We'll change these as I go along. It shouldn't be that. Whatever. Publish. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's read some of these real quick. I've been married for 20 years, and I had a major injury that put me on disability, and my wife had to work, and with my back, I'm not really able to do anything. It sucks. So, dude, I said, you know, I mean, depending on the woman, dude, they will remind you every second of every day that they are helping you with something that they feel like you should be doing. I don't really feel like men really do that. Men just do things that we got to do to get it done. I was talking to my crush Friday night, and she asked me if I was gay. Crypt Keeper, bro. I mean, I've never had that. I don't look gay at all, dude. I mean, I've had dudes fucking, you know, like I told you guys about that older guy that sent me like an apple teeny, like he's like 58 years old, like, oh, you want this? I'm like, nah, dude. I've never wanted anything less than that. Okay, it actually makes me want to leave the earth. That picture. So people don't really, I'll never get that. If I walked into a gay club, I think people would be really confused. But I feel, you know, move on to a different crush, dude. My advice to you guys is, if you know, don't get sucked in this friend zone shit, dude. Women know what they're doing. Okay, women know if you like them or not. If you're friends with a chick for a while and you've dropped some hints and they ain't biting, drop that bitch, dude. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, if it's like a childhood friend you've had for the, you know, your entire fucking life, yeah, you can do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? You guys have some history. This is a person, you don't get trapped in this fucking shit. Don't be trapped in the fucking going, you know, out with this girl who's never gonna be putting out for you. There's never gonna be any future, and she's gonna tell you about fucking boyfriends and shit that doesn't work out when you're a perfectly good individual that would never do those things, dude. Because women like to play games. What you need to do is, you know, tell her you got a fucking hot ass piece of ass, dude. Make it up if you have to. If she, you know, if she acts a little bit jealous, then you know, maybe there's a little bit something there I can work for. Sometimes women will come out and fucking get you. That's how that fucking one girl texted me saying she loved it in the butt. I was fucking her by the end of the night. It's because I stopped paying her any attention. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it's just not gonna happen, dude. There's been bitches I've gone after. I didn't get. It was really close. There were times that pissed me off, dude. I invested the time, I invested the money, and it didn't happen. It did not happen. There was one girl I left after hanging out with her. We went to her friend's house. I remember it was this black guy, and he's like, "You want to smoke?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" Before I knew it, dude, there's like 35 black dudes and black women in here. It was like a party. I was the only white dude. She was white too, but all her friends were black. And we're chilling, dude, smoking the biggest fucking blunt I ever had. And you don't want to be a pussy, dude. So like, if you're, you know, if you're in the ghetto chilling with a fucking hot girl, and you know a black dude hands you a fucking blunt that's as big as a baseball bat, you're gonna hit it every time, dude. I mean, if you fucking tap out, you're a pussy. Okay, you're fucking gonna get shanked. Okay, they're never gonna find the body. You've lost your man card, dude. So you gotta hit it every time. And dude, oh my god, I was gonna die, dude. I was so high, dude. I was so high. They kept hiding it. I was just like, I couldn't even lift up the joint anymore, dude. I was, you know, I had like a puppet string, like lift my arm up. Fuck, oh my god, dude. I couldn't even look at weed after that. I was so high. I remember I went outside the steps. I had to get away from it. It was like too much commotion. And I went out and I'm sitting on the steps, and I'll never forget this. This is like super fucking nice of this dude to do this, dude. And it was really, it meant a lot to me at the time. It means even more now thinking about it. But I was just like, man, I'm totally bombing with this girl right now, you know what I mean? And I'm too high, so I have to go outside. So everybody knows what I'm fucking doing. But I'm sitting on the fucking steps, and like I said, this is the ghetto and shit, dude. You know, so I'm just like kind of looking around. I'm super high. And the guy that bought the weed that I'm smoking with came out the door, sat on the step next to me, put his arm around me, kind of tapped my back. He's like, "You're high as fuck, ain't you?" I was like, "Bro, I don't even think this is even called high anymore. It's like, this is called something else." He started laughing and shit, dude. He told me, he's like, man, you got my recommendation, man. You're cool, man, and shit. You know, he makes some motherfuckers laugh. You can get in there. But it meant a lot to me for him to come out and talk to me and got me back in the house because I was like borderline panic attack. It was bad, dude. But, you know, these are experiences that you have, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't go on these dates, I wouldn't have these stories. I wouldn't have these life experiences, you know. There's, like I said, I ran from the cops one time on a date. I got away from the cops. It was dope. I told you guys about that. I told you guys about, it was that same date when I went to the girl that was a fan of my page, and she was a fucking Yeti. I mean, she was like 7'5", 800 pounds. You know, like, what the fuck? Fucking goddamn, dude. I mean, she got in the car, but like busted my shocks in my car. It was like, I was like, damn, son. It was bad. And I'm too nice. Any other guy would be like, fuck you, ho. Because she lied to me about what she looked like. She did know my videos, which, you know, I felt bad. I was like, there's no chance I'm ever gonna fucking do anything with this girl. It was bad, dude. But, you know, but I can't just walk away and do them like that, dude. I will at least take them out. I'm not gonna spend any bunch of money on them, but I'll take them out. You know, I mean, I'll attempt to put a smile on their face. Usually it doesn't work out because they end up texting me all the fucking time thinking that they're fucking gonna get some and shit. And it's not gonna happen. There was one girl like that, dude, that I just could not get rid of. I don't think I never told this story, dude. Maybe I'm a piece of shit for this, dude. Look, guys get a lot of flack because we say the same things that girls say about like our preferences and stuff, and it's not acceptable for us to not want to date a fat chick. It's not acceptable for us to not want to date a girl that has, you know, doesn't fucking have any arms or legs. Okay, I don't want to date a sausage roll. What am I doing? Okay? I mean, what the fuck, dude? I got preferences. And I met this girl on, at the time. Are you guys okay? Okay? You guys good? Can you chill? Okay, one of you needs to kill the other one so we can finally end this death match. It's ridiculousness, dude. My cats are just going and fighting to the death all the time, dude. But anyways, I met this girl, and I wasn't having it. She was not good. And at the time, you know, this was early days of internet dating, guys. There was no apps. And I'm not paying for no goddamn shit online to do this shit with. So I'm dating motherfuckers on Craigslist, okay? Craigslist dating, bitches. Okay, I'm surprised I don't even know how I'm alive. I have no idea. I've gotten into the most shady situations in my entire life on the Craigslist dating. It's been nuts. Bad. But anyways, I met this girl. She was super nice, you know, and I can't remember what her job was or whatever, but her body just looked like a fucking deflated hot air balloon, dude. Like, it was like, you know, when you get the balloon comes down and it's kind of like, and it's just fucking everywhere and shit. That's what it was, dude. I'm not into it. I don't give a fuck, dude. I mean, a bitch can have the prettiest face of all time, dude, but if your body is rubbish, I ain't into it. You know, a girl has to look like a girl when they're naked, okay? Period. I need to have a certain image. It needs to be there. I need to be able to, if I reach for things, they need to be in the spots that I think they're going to be in, dude. And, you know, chubby, good. Okay? Chunky, we got to talk about it. Fat, get on my face. Super fat, bleh. Super duper fat, bleh. Okay? Not good. It was bad. But I met this girl. She's super nice. And I think we went out somewhere. I don't know. I think I took her out for coffee. It wasn't going to be much. And this girl became obsessed with me, dude. Obsessed with me. Then it was every day trying to get me to come over with some lie or some fucking nonsense or some shit, and then it was like she was in the hospital or something. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Well, then I started talking to a different girl like a month or so later, and it was a completely different picture and everything. I'm gonna meet this girl, and like she was actually, I was gonna pick her up from the hospital. I go to pick this girl up. It's the same goddamn girl. Okay? Serial killer shit. So, I didn't even know that till I walked in the hospital room and she's like laying there with her fucking deflated balloonness hanging off the damn hospital bed. I'm just like, okay, we're here now. We're doing this. Because at this point, I think I've already ghosted her like 15 times, but she somehow got me in this hospital room. Probably could have shanked me at this point. You see what I mean? Like, this could have gone different ways. I could have been in a ditch, all this shit. I think the saddest one I ever did was I picked a girl up, and this girl was slutty, dude. Like, I was ready to smash this girl, dude. You know how it is. You guys know what I'm talking about when you're talking to a bitch. And she's like, man, I want you to fucking just insert your entire body in my ass, dude. Just fucking get on the high dive and just jump in that ass. And you're like, I'm about to jump. I'm getting my flippers right now. Here I come. You know what I mean? And you're going to cram that bitch, dude. Super slut. You know, there ain't no other talking or anything necessary. You're going to go. You're going to fuck. It's going to be awesome. You're going to go home. And, I can count on one hand the amount of times that ever happened. But I'm going to go do this with this bitch, dude. I knew it. She was ready for it. Dick was her life. Dick for life. So I pull up, she gets in the car, and super slutty, dude. She gets in the car, and she ain't even in the car. I think I've told you that, but I like to repeat them for people that haven't heard these stories. I have a lot of stories, but I don't have for so many. And this girl gets in the car, and I'm like, hey, and she's like, so what do you want to do? I was like, I don't know. It's like about taking you out to eat, and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no, I mean, like, what do you want to do, like, sex-wise and stuff? And I'm just like, what do you mean? She's like, oh, most guys just want to pay me on here for sex and shit. I'm like, no, not me. I'm like, I've never paid for it, never would. You guys do pay for it, but you guys know what I mean. I don't set out, I ain't gonna buy no prostitute, fuck that. Ain't no pussy in the world worth any money, dude, I'm gonna tell you that right now. Anyways, I told her, I'm like, no, it's not what I want to do. And she's like, oh, okay, well, I think she had a kid, and her kid was being watched anyway, so she had free time. I was like, you want us to still go out? I'm hungry. And she's like, yeah, no guy's literally ever taken me out for a date before. This girl was beautiful. She was beautiful. I mean, you could tell she was on something, some kind of drugs, but I didn't know what it was. And I was like, okay, let's go out to eat. I took her out to eat, and this girl is on the other side of the table crying, dude. Like, eating, crying. I'm just like, are you good? Is your food that bad? You know what I mean? My inept ass. And she's like, literally just completely broken up that I would do this for her and not expect anything in return. It was weird. And turns out, like, she was like the granddaughter of a dude that I worked with at the time, and he told me that she overdosed and died, like probably 3 weeks after that. And not only that, but she had a twin sister, and the twin sister died like a day after her funeral. So bad times, very sad. So I'm glad I got to show her at least one good time. I don't know, it was weird. She was a Craigslist prostitute. Yeah. It's not even like I took her out for a fucking goddamn steak dinner or something, dude. I just cannot believe that happens to people, dude. I mean, it sucks. Yeah, but a lot of them get in that situation, and they do it themselves, but I don't think anybody deserves to get used like that shit, dude. Wrap your boys with the hood. Dude, she was cute, dude. But at that point, I knew I wasn't going to touch her with a 10-foot pole. That's for sure. So she called me a couple times, crying about stuff. I didn't return it. I don't have so much patience for that shit, but I could tell the girl hadn't eaten. I mean, I think she ate the fucking plate with it, too, if I remember right. But, yeah, she overdosed and died, and then the twin sister died the next day or some shit. Crazy sadness. And then there was the girl that lived up near Cedar Point, who I knew this girl was chunky, and probably I may have let her fondle my knob a little bit, maybe use it as a joystick, I don't know. It was desperate times. I had to get to know her. But once I got there and she opened the door, I was like, nah, no way. But I needed somebody to go to Cedar Point with. I want to go to Cedar Point. And this kind of shows you, like, the situation I get myself in here, dude. It gets to the point where it's just like, I'm telling you guys, like, most of these people I get in my life, dude, they're just not good. They just only want to take advantage, or fucking, I'm too nice, dude. I'm too nice. I really am. And people just try to take advantage, dude. And it's just like, I can't fucking deal with it. So I don't fucking deal with them anymore. But sometimes there was something I wanted to ride at Cedar Point, so I went with this, going to go with this random bitch. Wasn't good, but she was the one with the ceiling fans. So when she answered the door, I was like, nope, 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 nope. But I smoked with her. I got the amazing ceiling fan experience. And we had fun. You know what I mean? But she could tell I wasn't into it. Like halfway through the trip, she's like, "You're not really into me, are you? I can tell." I was like, "Well, you know, it's I'm usually standoffish on the first day." It was just the embarrassed way of saying, "Nah, you don't have a chance, not a chance." And then the ceiling head kid, that's like 45, living with her, sealed the deal, dude. I was like, "Signed, sealed, delivered." Over. Oh God, you didn't hear that story, dude? So she had we were gonna smoke. We go into the room, we're gonna smoke, and that was also another reason why I went up there. Free weed. I didn't have any at the time. And I go up there, and she's like, "Can you get my lighter from the other room?" I was like, "All right." I open the fucking door, and it is literally a mountain of ceiling fans, like almost up to the ceiling. It's a mountain of ceiling fans, almost up to the ceiling. And if you ever seen Nothing But Trouble with Chevy Chase, when he opens that door with the mound of bat guano that's on the ground, that's what it looked like. But it was ceiling fans. And then I was like, what the fuck? And then like multiple other doors I started to open because she was all the way other side of the house. So I was opening, I was ceiling fans, ceiling fans, ceiling fans. I was like, what the fuck kind of serial killer shit am I in, dude? I'm like, you know, opening the door. There's no way out now. Like the front door I open, it's just nothing but ceiling fans. Like the earth is just ceiling fans. It's everywhere, dude. It's fucking madness. And I was like, I got the lighter, and I don't even want to smoke at this point, dude. I'm kind of just like want to go home. And I'm like, I got the fucking lighter. I walk in, I was like, hey. She's like, you saw the ceiling fans, didn't you? I was like, yeah. Are you just a fan? Or of fans? See what I did there? I was confused. And she's like, no. She's like, my son, who's like in his 20s, she looked young too, to be having a son of that age, and she's like 25, is totally obsessed with ceiling fans. You know, he has autism. Sometimes when you have autism, you become engaged with one thing forever until the end of time. For some reason, his was ceiling fans. I like joked with her. I tried to make her feel better. I did make her laugh. I was like, you really, should have had some fucking air conditioning on or something at that time. I mean, maybe would have got involved in some fucking electric AC or fucking something. Get him involved in baseboard heating or something. You know what I mean? At least it wasn't like flames. You know, I guess he could have gotten involved with lighters and lighting shit on fire. I don't fucking know, dude. But I knew I was done with that situation. Plus, her house was totally Texas Chainsaw Massacre material. I shouldn't be alive right now. And that's what I said, dude. You know what I mean? I'm glad that a lot of my fans who do have autism and stuff like that do not take offense by what I say. It is not, it is just like how retarded used to be that fucking word that you'd seal shit on, you know what I mean? That is just a really good, strong word, and you're not necessarily making fun of everybody. It's just feels good to lay it down, okay? Like I said, I know a lot of people that are autistic. You know, my stepdaughter's autistic. I'm pretty sure Ani is. Ani's got issues, but I think she's a little bit autistic, but she just doesn't understand like emotions sometimes. Like certain things like confuse her. Like I said, I've explained this before, but like she doesn't understand like when she's bombing. You know, when you're with your friends and you're telling like what you think is a funny joke and you're like halfway through it and nobody's really paying attention. You're like, all right, see ya. Okay. $8 is bad, and you just move on with your life. But Ani don't have that. I learned it really quick. You know, Ani will tell a bad joke, and then she'll continue to tell that bad joke for 4 hours. People have clocked out. People have shot themselves in the head. They're dead on the ground. She's still telling the joke. She will follow them into the afterlife telling the joke. Okay? Doesn't know when she's bombing. I kind of wish I had that sometimes, and I could do stand-up and not be worried about bombing and being a pussy. I'd probably be a millionaire at this point. I think that's what kept me from doing that shit. But she's got that. Definitely. I've seen her bomb on several occasions. I told you guys about that. I'll just repeat the story, you know, it doesn't matter. But when I was working with her at my old job, these two people I couldn't stand at the job weren't there one day, and I couldn't stand them. I get along with everybody most of the time, but these people were pricks. Caused me a lot of problems. And I fucking made a joke at home where I was like, well, maybe they died in a fiery fucking crash or something. You know, we can only hope. You know, and then she laughed, and brother, I didn't even think about it. And of course, here's Ani, dude. Fucking, we're getting ready to clock in. Everybody's talking. And then people are over there like, oh, I wonder what's going on with, Jose and Charmaine, or whatever the fuck their names were. And then Ani's like, my time to shine, dude. She comes in with slow-mo, dude. Fucking slow-mo, about to lay it down like she's about to drop the bomb-ass jokes and shit. Like, slides up. Maybe they died in a fiery, horrible, painful wreck. And then all of a sudden you just turn to everybody and they're just like, I'm hiding. I got my shirt over my head like, doing this shit, dude. And it's just crickets. And dude, when I tell you she walks away like fucking gangster style, not looking at explosion shit, that's her, dude. Never to be seen again, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, everybody's like, call the cops, dude! What the fuck? I mean, like, people give Ani shit, dude. And I backed her up several times with that shit. I'm like, she doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. She does not get it. Her upbringing was not good, and it didn't help her social aspects, that's for sure. It's another reason why I think kids need to go to fucking public school and shit. She didn't go. She went up for like a month or something. I had another donation up here. Thanks, Penny A Junkie. Replaced my light switch. Can't believe it was easy. Dude, it's actually surprising what you can do when you put your mind to it and you watch some YouTube videos. I learned how to work on cars through YouTube videos. Thanks to Melody. I've taken quizzes before and might have very slight autism. I have phases where I'm really into certain things, and then I'll move on. That doesn't necessarily mean. I mean, I get like that too. But it just depends. I had OCD really bad. It was bad. It was bad. I don't know how I survived being like a teenager, dude. I mean, it was like turn the lights on and off. Like, and before I had to leave, I had to be like, fucking like, what was it? Like 7 times, like, okay, I mean, literally, ceiling fan off once, off that one. I have to turn the oven on and off, check this. Dude, I mean, the blanket creases had to be, it was fucking insane. Like, it was literally dumb, dude. It was super stupid. And I just, oh man. I had to pretty much just, like, snap myself out of it, dude. Like, I really was just like, I'm just not doing this shit anymore. And it was just, like, a 6-month period of time I had to train my brain to, like, not do these things. Because it was just, like, my friends were starting to notice. And it will take over your life. That kind of shit will take you over. And before you know it, you're just a fucking miserable pile of shit. Turning lights on and off all day. For no reason. You're fighting your brain at every step of the way. On everything. It was bad. Somebody asked me, I think it was 2 streams ago, like when I got off of opiates and shit, if I did Suboxone or anything. No, nothing. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. And I didn't realize like how detrimental that could have been to me. How it could have just ended me like right there. But I was bad, dude. I don't know how I lived. But it's funny because I would go into the hospital when I was dehydrated. I mean, I could not even look at water because I would just fucking vomit. But I'd go in there and I think the doctors would think like I was trying to get opiates or something because I was obviously fucking strung out, not looking good. And but they would give me a drug test and I'd be completely clean, and then they'd be like really apologetic, like, "Oh my god, yeah, let's get you going." But when you're sick in certain instances, I mean, people just think you're just fucking just trying to get that. I'm like, I don't fucking want that shit, dude. You fucking kidding me? All hospitals are gonna give me is fucking Vicodins anyways, and I'll fucking throw those motherfuckers in the trash, dude. Those things suck. So, thanks, Crypt Keeper. That's what made me start watching videos. There were endless gamers on YouTube where you were more socially. Many were so, dude, and that's what I'm saying, dude. I've always tried to make my shit like that. I don't understand why people want to make videos and not interact with people, dude. It's just strange to me. And I have a lot of people to do that for me, a lot. Thanks, Dr. Pepper. Have you seen the house that Jack built? Yeah, what's his name? Damon is the serial killer in that, isn't it? That actually sounds pretty cool. Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer is a good one, too. Thanks, Penny Jenny Junkie. Have you installed outlets like that kind of stuff, or like house stuff? Yeah, I mean, a lot of this stuff I have. Home repair stuff. If you guys look on the ceiling up here, you know, like my house has got some cracks in it. Sometimes you'll see I've like repaired some cracks up by the vent up there. I'm waiting for the thing to catch up on here so you guys can see it. But up there, coming off, I've spackled some stuff and done some shit like that. My house is from the 70s, so it tends to have little cracks in it and stuff, so I'll do that kind of stuff. I'm not going to get in the fucking fuse box and do anything really electrical or anything like that. I'm not doing that shit. I'm going to get electrocuted, but there's some things that you really aren't really that hard, and I think people should just do themselves. Like if you're going to put up a fence or something, like I need to redo my fence. Don't pay somebody to do that, dude. They're going to quote you like fucking $6,000 to do a fence. It's just wood, dude. It's wood. You came right in the ground. You joint. It's not difficult. A lot of this car shit is not difficult either, depending on the year of your car. That 2002 Camaro has the 3.8 V6 in it, which is like the best engine ever made. If you look up best engines ever created by mankind, the 3.8 V6 by GM, like with a bullet, dude, indestructible. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it might have a fucking head gasket leak right now. It would still run another 100,000 miles. Dude, you cannot kill these engines, dude. They're fucking insane. But it depends on the engine. It depends on this and that. Like I was talking to Arbiter the other day, and he was telling me he got a what was it, a Ford? Yeah, it was a Ford. He got a Ford car, and he told me when he bought it, it had already had an engine replacement. It was like a 2018 or something crazy. I was like, what do you mean it's already had an engine replacement? I'm like, that's fucking insane. I'm like, what is it, Kia? I'm like, what is it? He told me what it was, and I was like, he told me it was the that troublesome fucking EcoBoost engine. I was like, bruh. Oh no. He told me what car it was. I was like, oh god, he's got that fucking 1.12 EcoBoost piece of shit. That's like 14 horsepower, can't even get up out of his own way over a hill. I was like, that's a terrible engine, bro. And I was like, please tell me you got the V6, because that year they had that one, and then they had the V6. If you got the V6, it's better. No, he had that one. I was like, bro, you need to get rid of that piece of garbage. That thing sucks. Ford likes to do these wet belts with their fucking their oil delivery systems and shit. They have the belt in the fucking oil, lubricating itself to drive your oil pump. Terrible idea, dude. Who the fuck? What engineer's thinking, yeah, let's do that. Oh, and then when this component breaks, the entire car just explodes into flames, dude. Like, who does that? Let me tell you that. Let me tell you something. Like, what non-car people in here? Let me tell you if this makes any sense here. Okay, you have an oil pump. It is required for your car to survive. You need to pump the oil through your car. Driving this oil pump is a belt. Okay, and this belt has to be lubricated, and it is lubricated with the oil it is used to shift through the fucking car. If that belt breaks unknowingly, which you will never know because there is not a sensor to tell you this, it will wreck your entire goddamn engine and blow up your fucking entire life. You light your house on fire and fucking fuck your wife right in front of you. Cuck style, bitches. It's weird. Kias are actually good now. If you got a newer Kia, they're not bad. But there was a time here for about a long time that you wouldn't want to get a Kia. Kia's engines are not good. It's not Japanese. People think, it's fucking, yeah, they think it's just Japanese. It's not. Kia's the South Korean cars. Their engines are, I like the styling on some of these cars. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Grant. I'm not excited for GTA 6 until there's a release date. This whole maybe 2025, maybe 2037. Dude, I'm going to turn... When you're getting as old as I am, dude, waiting 2 or 3 years for a game to come out is not a priority anymore. It really isn't. And I just don't care about GTA that much, dude. I never really did. I was always kind of the weird one of my friends that I liked it. I had GTA 3. I enjoyed it. I didn't love it. I beat GTA 3 not too long ago on my Switch, actually, because I got the trilogy. It's weak. The missions are weak. It was just the novelty of, like, going around the city blowing shit up. Vice City I never owned. I rented it, mainly for the soundtrack. San Andreas came out at a point when I wasn't really into like rap stuff and stuff as much as I became over the years when I started hanging out with a guy that showed me, unlocked the world of hip hop for me, and showed me like something other than Eminem, and got me into some fucking good shit. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, what's that one guy? I can't remember names on certain. There's that one guy that he released a dope ass album, and he's always involved with Dr. Dre, but he had a motorcycle accident and like fucked his fucking vocal cords up, so he talks like this now and blah, you know what I mean? But that motherfucker dropped like one of the best goddamn albums of all time. I felt so sorry for that guy reading his story, because it was just like, dude, man, that has to suck. That dude got fucking screwed, dude. You know what I'm saying? It fucking sucked. But yeah, he wrecked his fucking bike, fucked his vocal cords up, and then fucked his career up. I mean, he was better than everyone, dude. He was better than Dre. He was better than all of them back in the early days. And a lot of them are still nice to him, let him stay with them and shit, because they feel bad. Yeah, DOC, dude. That's fucking lame. That is fucking lame. There's not a lot of times I'd be like, man, he just got screwed. You know what I mean? I don't actually see black people on motorcycles very often, so I had to kind of like double check, and I was like, he bought a motorcycle? I don't fucking know. Why would he buy that, dude? I mean, not to say, you know, it was his fault whatsoever, but like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever fucking met a black dude that ever had a motorcycle, dude. They usually got dope ass fucking Cutlasses and other cars I fucking love. So, no, it's the DOC, dude. Listen to the DOC's album that he released at the end of the 80s. And tell me that ain't shit. That shit ain't dope. Still getting GTA 6. Yeah, three-wheelers. They're definitely, Hellcats are definitely becoming, like, you know, very, like the culture has taken over the Hellcats and shit. Which, honestly, if they're gonna, I don't like Dodges at all, pretty much. I don't think, I'm trying to think, have I ever owned a Dodge? Dodges had a reputation, even in the 90s, of being junk, dude. I mean, the only Dodge I really ever had was Viper. I mean, I didn't have it. I would want it. Please. I had a fucking Viper. But I always wanted a Viper. I mean, I think I even had a picture of that on my wall and shit. But, man. I tell you what, Dodges are just not good, dude. You can't even check Dodges anymore. Like, on newer Dodges, you can't even, like, do the handheld thing and check what's wrong with them anymore. You have to bring them to the dealer. They lock you out of everything. It's fucking lame, dude. Fucking lame. The amount of attention that my fucking Camaro gets is madness. I never understood the Chrysler 300 thing, dude. One of my black friends, I kind of teased him. I was like, well, for the longest time, you guys had a culture built around a Chrysler 300. I was like, is it Cat Williams' joke true, or do you think it's a fucking Phantom? I mean, I think Phantoms are ugly too, so I would hope not. You know what I'm saying? But I miss it, dude. Like, I used to see black dudes enjoying, like, fucking, like, dope-ass Cutlasses and these dope-ass fucking... I mean, I guess these cars are just, like, fading away, honestly. I guess they gotta move on to something. There's not really a lot of stuff like that anymore. Cadillacs don't even really look like Cadillacs. They don't have that fucking old-school edge to them anymore. So, I mean, I don't know, dude, gangster car, if that's what it... They're gangster. Dude, I've had several black friends. They would have the dopest cars. Dude, I'd love riding around with them smoking, dude, because I just felt like such a total badass. It was fun. But I'm like, you guys need to stay away from Chryslers, okay? It's not good. That Chrysler Crossfire I had, that motherfucker was a death trap, dude. That was like driving a coffin. Okay, the electrical was all fucked up in that thing. Caprices and Impalas. Impalas are running their course. And I only like really old Caprices. You know what I'm saying? Really old ones. Al Bundy had a Dodge. German cars are my favorite. I ruined my entire life by buying a German car. I regret it. I don't recommend anybody gets them unless you want to be completely obsessed for the rest of your life. It's a completely different experience. And those that have only ever driven, like, GM cars or Hondas and stuff like that, no, these cars aren't for you, okay? These cars are fucking amazing. Every goddamn German car I've driven, BMWs, fucking Volkswagens, and fucking goddamn my Audi that I had, they're amazing, dude. They're like little fucking rockets. Like, they're so fast. They take off so quickly. They're just so fun to drive, dude. Oh my fucking god, it's like a completely different, it's night and day. It's night and day. But the Achilles heel is that they're impossible to fix. You can't fix them. I mean, literally, dude, a fucking light bulb burns out, a headlight burns out, you have to get a second mortgage on your house. It's over. I mean, damn it, dude. And they're not easy to work on. I mean, you would think, oh, I'll just fix it myself. No. Those little plastic fiddly bits, man, they fucking just turn to dust in your hands. It's over. It sucks, dude. I mean, I'll tell you right now, my favorite car I ever had was my GTI, dude. I had two of them. I loved them so much, I had two of them. I bought... I don't think I ever told you this. This is my story of my GTI. I bought a GTI. It was a 2007 GTI, I think. Yeah, 2007. It was dope. It was... Now, these cars, you guys got to know that these cars are easily modded. Now, we're not even talking... You have to do anything hardware-wise. You can literally go and get a software tune on these GTIs that you see on here for $3,000. You can get a software tune on them and almost double your horsepower. I mean, I'm talking, you're going from 250 to 350 horsepower easily all day with these. They're easily modifiable engines. And I got this car, and it was quicker than shit, dude. I mean, it was just fucking flames, dude, flying out that motherfucker. It was... And it's so smooth, dude. Like, German cars are just like, it's like everything you're riding over glass. Like, the shifters are just like pure, like you're just inserting your dick into a vagina every time you shift it, dude. It's just so beautiful. You know, GM's got that clunk sauce on everything. Everything feels like it's going to fall apart at any instance. German cars trick you into thinking they're going to last forever and that they're built like tanks, and then one little sensor that's, breaks and it ruins the entire car. You can't drive it anymore. And it's a shame, dude. It sucks. So now I live my entire life. I have a cool car. I'm grateful for my Camaro. But I'd probably suck a dick for a BMW that worked. I would suck a dick for a goddamn BMW that worked. I've never had one. I had my BMW taken from my hands right at the fucking register, dude. I told you guys about that. Horrible, dude. Back in the day... This was like 2006 or 7 or something. I don't remember. I was going to buy a BMW. It was like one of the 80s ones, which you really can't find anymore. Those are long gone. And I was going to buy a BMW. I'd saved up. This was like 2009. I mean, yeah, that's how much I wanted it. It was a 5-speed. And at top that went down. Everything was good. And I test drove it. I was ready to buy it right there. And he's like, okay, well, let me do a few things with it, and then here in a couple weeks I'll be done. I can bring it to you. I was like, all right. Well, a month goes by, and you know how it is back in the day, especially on Craigslist. Like, it wasn't gonna happen. You're thinking stuff. This ain't gonna happen. And I text this dude. I'm like, dude, I gotta get a job. You know what I mean? I need this car, and my parents are really getting on me about it. And he's like, all right. He's like, I'm bringing it up. He's like, it's all done, and he showed me pictures. It was glorious, dude. He redid the top for me. He was just a rich dude that was just trying to get rid of this car and wanted to make sure that I talked to him all the time. He's like, all right, I'm bringing it to you. So I go out there, I have the money. It was at this point, you guys are going to be extremely upset. I mean, we're talking like $1,200 here, guys, for an 80s BMW that worked perfectly. I mean, it's angering how expensive cars are now. But I was going out there to get it. I had the money in my hand. I see him coming down the road because he says he's close. He goes, slows down, starts to pull into my driveway. And this fucking woman driving another car comes out of nowhere and smashes into the BMW right in front of my eyes, dude. Like, literally, like, holding the cash in my hand, I'm like drops out of my hand. I'm like, are you fucking serious? The guy spins out, goes into the ditch next to my fucking parents' house, and he's just sitting in the car, like, doing this. I'm just like, we're like communicating with, like, spellbinding faces, like, and I felt so bad because my mom's running out the house, gonna go save the guy that who knows if he's hurt or not. But I'm just like, I was so just completely, like, my brain broke. And I ran up to, I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, dude. I'm like, oh my God, I should have came to see. He's like, nah, dude. He's like, I cannot fucking believe I just spent all this time fixing this for you, and then this bitch fucking wrecked it. And I'm holding the money kind of like too close to him. I'm just like, you're right. That sucks, bro. It's too bad. Get better. You know what I mean? I'm just like, God damn it. But I was just like, I ain't paying you for anything. You better get that out your mind. And I think the craziest thing about it is that she was trying to fight it, trying to say that he pulled out in front of her out of the fucking driveway. I was like, nope. I had to talk to a lawyer, and I helped the guy out. And I was like, no, he was pulling in for me to buy the car. So my BMW was completely destroyed in front of me. I drove, when I got this Camaro, I drove 2 hours. I knew this was going to be a waste of time. I drove 2 hours to drive, and it was an 01 or 02 BMW. I cannot remember what it was. And I knew it was going to be a waste of time. Like 2 hours away. And I told the woman, I was just like, dude, is this going to be worth the time? I mean, is there any lights on here, oil lights, or what have you? Like, tell me. She's like, no. Dude, as soon as I fucking started the oil lights on for a second, I start to go, it's okay for a second, and then it goes into fucking limp mode and it's over. I'm just like, god damn. I was so pissed, dude. So fucking pissed. But see, that's the thing with German cars, too, dude. If it's a part, if it isn't a part that breaks, that's fucking crazy to, get, shit for. It's going into limp mode. And limp mode, like I said, a lot of cars have this now, but it is a staple of German cars. And so if something isn't perfectly 100% in sync with the fucking sensors that it needs to be in sync with, it will drop your fucking car down to about 30% power. And it just doesn't work anymore. That's why you see a lot of these BMWs that are cheap on Facebook and stuff like that, is because they're all caught up in limp mode. They're all caught up in people throwing fucking money cannons at them, trying to fix them. And if you could even replace the thing that's wrong with it, and it still don't work. So that's just the way BMWs are. But for that short period of time, when that fucking car is running good, you're never having more fun, dude. You're never more comfortable. You're never driving anything more fun than that shit, dude. I fucking loved it. I loved my fucking Jetta. I loved my fucking Audi. And I loved my GTI. Dude, you could tell it was just like German, one after the other. But so I got into a fender bender with the software tuned GTI. The first wreck I ever got into that was technically my fault. And me and Ani just went out to eat. And I wasn't paying attention like a dumbass. And Ani's like, oh shit! And I looked over and I fucking hit the back of this woman's car. And I was like, oh shit! And it looked like this very angry black woman gets out of the car. And I'm just like, well, it's the end of my life now, dude. You know what I mean? I'm just like fucking, I'm fucking just chop my head off. So I just rolled out the window, get the neck ready for it. You know what I mean? I'm fucked. So she's like getting out of the car, ready to fucking go at me, dude. And she looks. And she like looks at me and looks at me and does this shit. And I was just like, am I going to live? You know what I mean? I rolled down the window and she's like, I was like, what's the damage? And she's like, well, you didn't do no damage to me, but your car's fucked up. And I got out of the car. I was just like, so her car is literally nothing. Like not even nothing. Not even a single fucking dot. And my car is like accordioned up like a fucking madness. I was like, all right then. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing with German cars is that they are very plasticky because they want them to go fast. So they don't got a lot of metal parts in them. Very plasticky. Fender bender, accordioned. I was like, okay. So I was starting a job in a week. I was starting that job I got in that. I told you about the one, the do nothing job. And so that night I got a hold of another person with another GTI. It was a 2009. And I drove the broken GTI over to the other GTI to buy that one and also gave him the broken one. And then that's the one that blew up with me on the highway. The Cadillac Brougham, I got rid of. I mean, I was having problems. I was smelling coolant with that car pretty much most time I had it. I remember I was going to sell it, and then this guy came to fucking look at it, and then it was leaking out of the fucking water pump. Like, it started leaking, like, big time right in front of me, and I was like... So, of course, he was going to walk and not give me a dime, and I was like, dude, just give me this much. I think I lopped off a few hundred or something. I didn't want to fuck with it anymore. It was a pile of shit, dude. Those cars take way too much gas for what they're worth. I mean, the seats are all ratty and shit, and a lot of the electrical won't work on them. That's delicious. But yeah, I got to get rid of a lot of that shit, dude. I kind of regret getting rid of the Crossfire because it really didn't have any real problems, dude. But it's the only small car I've ever been in that I've driven that it's just been too small, too much. I mean, the actual ceiling of that car is right. It was like touching my hair almost, dude. Like it was a close fucking fit. And yeah, I was over it. But that car was cool because you would start it and then like the little fucking tail wing thing would like come up and down on its own to like, you know, whenever you'd start it. But the thing is, it would make a loud noise, so you'd fucking do it and be like, meh. It was just embarrassing. There's not very many cars I just kind of wish I didn't get rid of. I wish I still had the Audi, and I wish I still had the Jetta, and I wish I still had the GTI. So I wish I still had the MR2 too. But let me tell you guys something, man. Those MR2s have no power. I mean, the 80s one was kind of fun. I didn't have a manual one, though, unfortunately. But the 2000 MR2, as fun as it was, dude, it was a dog, dude. I mean, you had to put the pedal to the metal to get on the highway, basically. Because it's just a little inline four in it, because Toyota makes these sports cars, but they don't make, like, you know, sports car engines half the time. So if you like Toyotas and Hondas, that's cool, man. But like I said, they don't make fun cars, and they haven't for a long time. Honda used to. Toyota kind of does again, but it's not really. It's fucking... It's, what is it? It's German parts in it, isn't it? Thanks, Lane Train. I would like to do it, dude. I've literally sat and gotten entire sets ready as to, like, what I would say and what I would do, and I don't know, man. I have this like horrifying nightmare of just bombing, dude. And then it would just kind of fuck me up. If the first time I went on and I bombed, I think it would fuck me up. I'd be fine if I went on and did okay like the first time and get a little bit of what it's supposed to feel like. You know, I mean, it's fucking, it's something I've wanted to do for a long time. I remember, like, saying I was going to do that, and then, like, people using that against me. Yeah, you're not funny enough for that, Rob. What the fuck is wrong with you? Mark IV Supers. Dude, and I'm going to be honest, like, a lot of those Supers, I think they're ugly. You know, like, we, at that place I worked that had the pet snacks or whatever, there was a guy that had one of those Supers, and, like, he would just drive it to work. I'm like, dude, are you just driving a $100,000 car to work like it ain't no thing? Like, what are you doing, dude? I think they're ugly. I think they look like Sunfires. The ones I'm thinking of. It's never too late, bro. I like to think so. Toyota 86. What engine is in that? What kind of engine's in the Toyota 86? It's probably a Mercedes engine, isn't it? Or something. Alright, let's watch this. Get this going.
You know what pisses me off? Racing in a Twisted Metal game. That's what pisses me off. As a matter of fact, nothing pisses me off more than that. And they decided to go ahead and do it in the Twisted Metal game. And I love this game, but this fucking last checkpoint race that you have to do in this motherfucker is infuriating.
Oh, Subaru banger, okay.
Don't even fucking get me started. Okay, I've been on this fucking part for like a half hour now. I'm getting pissed as shit. This is ridiculous. Okay, you gotta fucking go.
Nobody really thought that this was filmed off of the screen, dude. Like, it just looked like low quality.
You can't even do it.
Screen capture.
Okay, I'd like to see somebody fucking do this with a goddamn tow truck or something. Oh, just flip me around.
Oh, minimize my face game. Oh yeah, I'm retarded. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so whatever with this. You know,
I get caught up in the
moment. You get a
moments.
really good game,
There we
a game
go.
that you really like, and then just like one fucking part just pisses you off to no fucking end and almost ruins the whole experience.
Mm-hmm.
That's this part.
Definitely.
Okay, that's the part they're talking about, this part right here. Okay, I swear.
Kitty, what are you doing back here?
Fucking Christ.
What are you
If
doing?
I don't do this part this time, man, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to kill somebody, man. Somebody's going to lose their life.
This shit ruined this game.
Okay? I just want to fucking play a Twisted Metal game.
These cars were way too finicky and fiddly to be, you know, look how they're going everywhere and shit, dude.
Okay?
It's just, it wasn't fluid enough.
Oh! You gotta be fucking kidding me. You're done, man. There ain't no way I can win now. Okay? Oh, you fucking motherfucking fuck.
I was so mad.
Okay, this is like Restart 400.
I was home alone at this time, too. I still live with my parents. Like, somebody, I think one of my brother or somebody just came home right at the tail end of it and heard me yelling.
Make a fucking part like this at the very end of a Twisted Metal game.
I don't know how much of the game was left. I don't think much.
Hey, David Jaffe lost his motherfucking mind. Jesus Christ.
We haven't really had another Twisted Metal game
This is
since.
like putting a bullet hell segment at the end of a fucking Sesame Street game. It don't make no goddamn sense. Okay? It's too hard and out of place. The rest of this game has been... Oh, I didn't even... What?
I can't go back to PS3, guys. I can't do
Why did I
it.
even do that, man?
The load times kill me.
Fucking damn my fucking gaming sometimes. Okay? First of all, this fucking game is so chaotic and nuts anyway.
It is,
You gotta
dude.
use every fucking button on the controller and then
There is a TV show. Is the TV show good?
You gotta fucking jump. You got the freeze all buttons on the fucking D-pad. You got all them too. Don't forget
I think
about
it's
that.
weird. I think it's strange that they took the Mortal Kombat movie route of not having the
no.
tournament in it or whatever until the second one or
Okay, it's
whatever.
a fucking car combat game. The fuck do you think you're making, man?
I always thought that it was right to make a movie out of and shit. I mean, the prize itself is amazing. I mean, you get a wish of anything you want, and
all right. I'm gonna get my game face on.
what is David Jaffe doing
Game
these
face
days?
Initiated.
I can't stand that motherfucker, dude.
Oh, I think I gotta go this way. Oh, okay. And like, I don't think you can miss any of these checkpoints. I don't know, man.
Next live stream in the
So, like, this is
future,
the part I fucked up on last time.
dude. I'm like really super terrible of like having any kind of like plan on when I'm gonna do things, dude. So I don't even like attempt to fucking even try, dude. I mean, I could say I'm gonna do this. And that's why I would get in arguments with the 8-bit guys, like, "Oh, why weren't you here?" I was like, "Well, it's not a job, dude. I'm not being paid for it, so eat a dick." Like, I mean, you know, this kind of stuff. I mean, I am probably gonna have to go pretty soon because I have to eat, and I'd like to do it a little bit later too. And when Ani gets home and she's not blasted high and shit. But this guy, do I have to have this fucking shirtless fucking lunatic motherfucker looking at me, dude? What is with this dude? Twisted Metal TV show is one of the worst things ever. Straight up mastered. Ooh, is it really? Regret. Hell yeah, I'm glad you guys like this fucking video. Yeah.
Oh,
I can't tell you how close this was to on the chopping block, man. Some great and like guys, listen. If I was literally ready to throw this down into the toilet and never even see it again. There's probably been so many masterpieces I've just tossed because I'm like way too fucking critical of my shit, especially after a certain point.
Don't tell me I'm fucking done, man. Don't tell me the race is over just because I fucking missed that one jump. I'm gonna.
It's crazy. I'd have thrown away a 67,000 view video.
Where am I now? Where am I? Oh, you fucks.
I think we'll get another Twisted Metal game. I don't understand really like what is keeping them, dude.
Why would you do this?
It's a very easy concept.
Okay, why would you fucking waste people's time like this? Okay, you're gonna waste my fucking time? You're gonna waste my goddamn time? Do you know who I am? Okay?
I always kind of felt like, as much as I like the Twisted Metal games, as an actual campaign and as an actual thing that you play to like progress and get good at and stuff like that, I feel like the games themselves most of the time are just way too random, and it's way too hard to get a bead on things to really consider yourself like mastering it. I've never been able to really get any real better at them, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't give you enough lives, and you have to kind of manipulate things to fucking get there, and the bosses are unbelievably hard. You just get pummeled. There's with no way to get out of the way. I feel like I wish they would make one. It's just easier to dodge things and get away from things, and you feel like you got more of a beat on the situation. Vigilante 8 wasn't bad. I knew people that liked those games. And then, you know, there's only a handful of Twisted Metal games that are really good to begin with. So you have that riding against you, too.
Hey, I'm just trying to
Twisted Metal Black, as good as it is, I feel like it's just too hard. Twisted Metal Black was perfect for me as fast as shit, 2 lives. Yeah, yeah, man. And like I said, it's probably just like a fucking like a brain block for me, but I've never been able to really get any better at them. Like when you guys see me play Twisted Metal games and like ROM streams and stuff, that's as good as I've really ever gotten. You know what I'm saying? So
infuriating checkpoint race-a-thon. God damn it. Fucking holy Christ, was he thinking that?
Twisted Metal 2 and Twisted Metal Black are definitely the best. I liked 4. 4 does have some goofiness to it, but I feel like 4 played well, played a lot better than 3. 3 was junk, dude. Holy crap. I cannot fucking believe. I mean, 989 Studios had that license, dude, and they ran it into the fucking ground. I feel like Twisted Metal 1 is so close to being good. Like, it's really crazy. Like, I mean, and it's totally acceptable for when it came out, too. If they never made another one, it would be remembered as a pretty good game. But it's just a little bit too clunky. The levels are a little bit too fucking big for what is going on in them and stuff. But Road Trip was definitely better. For the simple fact that you could jump at any point you wanted at any time. I like Twisted Metal 4. It's goofy, but 3 had that soundtrack, man.
Stages. And I didn't understand.
Dragula. I think Dragula must have been in like 1,400 games back in the day.
You know, playing like the earlier segments, I was like, these stages aren't that bad. This stage is the fucking epitome of all things bad and all things evil and everything that is bad in gaming. Okay, that's what this fucking stage is, David Jaffe. Fucking
yeah, that's good stuff, guys. That is that's one that almost was in the dumpster. God, that Dragula fucking song, dude. Oh my God, Rob Zombie. You want to know how he became a director? He didn't have to make music anymore because he got so much money off the fucking Dragula and shit. Got so sick of that Hellbilly Deluxe album. I got so sick of that album I never owned it. I owned the one that came after it, and I didn't like it. I don't like Rob Zombie that much, dude. You know, dude. This week a classic. Hell yeah, dude. I'm going to really bring you guys the fucking goods this year, dude. And have anybody that ever doubted me not doubting me anymore, because I feel like an urge of creativity that I haven't felt probably since 2012. I hate to say that. Raise expectations too high, but damn, I feel pretty good, dude. No, visibility, public, done, save, publish. Why does it fucking do that shit? There. Yeah, I think you guys are in for some shit. Yeah, David Jaffe's a prick. Actually, I got into a debate with David Jaffe at one time, and on his channel. And I think we were, like, gonna talk or something like that. And I ended up... Something happened where I couldn't do it. I can't remember. Hate the AI and Twisted Metal 2. Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. I just don't feel like, as good as you get at the games, I feel like there's still an air of randomness about Twisted Metal games that you just... You know, was that a fair shot? Did I deserve to die there? You know, there's a lot of questioning going on. I'm going to skim through these. Like I said, we'll get to the point where perhaps I'll show you that super secret sauce here before I end this part. Twisted Metal PS3 was, yeah, a completely different thing entirely. I'm going to be honest here on this one. Here's something that might blow you guys' minds. It might be a surprise. It might not be a surprise. This is the extras on the Silent Rob DVD collection, the 14,000 disc DVD collection that came out. One Blu-ray, 14,000 DVDs. Always hated that. That got me to switch real quick to HD shit. So when I originally did this Cash for Gold video, like, it was kind of like a parody type of thing. And the way I did it, I believe it came off like I actually got this letter from Cash for Gold. And a lot of people believed it en masse so much, I feel, that I didn't bother correcting people with it. As, people enjoyed the video, and it is what it is. But I did not get this, actually, from Cash for Gold. This is not for me. I found this. I think Larry sent me this picture, and I made this video with him at the time. But this wasn't to me. This was just some random thing that Larry found. It was not real. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know that some people knew, but I didn't feel like I needed to even explain it really, because I feel like things were so easily looked up back then and like proofread and shit that I feel like I didn't have to. But then people started to believe it was real, and I was just like, okay, I don't want to look like a dumbass now, so I just went with it and let it fade. But this is not. No, I did not get this. This is all Larry. This was a call me and him were having. He sent me this.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and read it.
And that's what it was.
So which one are you doing first?
I'll do the Cash for Gold one. Okay. Well, people, it looks like I pissed off Cash.
That's not what it is. It was just a video, and I didn't think people were gonna really buy into it and believe it as much. And I don't know. The way it came off, it probably did sound like I got the letter, but I didn't. So lots of stuff, lots of different things I'm going to tell you guys about these videos. I don't think any of it would be heartbreaking or anything like that, but yeah, that's just Larry found that. And people ask about Larry and stuff over the years, guys, and 9 years is still fucking funny. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Like Larry, I like the guy. I do. I like Larry, but there was a stretch of time that everybody in the gaming community on YouTube knew that Larry was not to be trusted. And, people would... And it's a shame because I did like the guy. I liked hanging out with him. I liked talking to him. But you could never tell what his intentions were. He would come into your call or something like that, and you just couldn't tell if he was trying to gather information, trying to get you into trouble. He was the one writing a lot of the Encyclopedia Dramatica stuff back in the day. He was doing it. I mean, he told me that at certain points. And there would just be a couple times, and I kind of stopped talking to him because there'd be times that he would come into a call or something, and he would just bait me with, like, asking me questions, trying to get information and shit like that. And I just finally got tired of it. And everybody in the community knew this. Asa was well aware of this. Fucking Armick. Like, everybody knew that he was just not really to be a trusted individual. And I never really wanted to come out and really, like, make a big stink with this guy. Because, I just kind of took him as kind of just a douche. I mean, it is what it is. But it was one of those things, and people liked it. So I put up with a lot, and I'll have people on that have done me dirty if people like them at certain points. I have a line, but he was just not a very good person. There were times I told him things, and, people found out that, and I didn't tell nobody else. So he was very much into the drama. He loved it. He loved it. For instance, back in the day, when me and Boo Kitty got into it in the very end of the Boo Kitty saga, some naked pictures of Boo Kitty popped up on her Encyclopedia Dramatica page. Well, it's just big uproar if anything happens to her. She's allowed to do anything she wants to anybody else, but, anything happens to Boo Kitty, it's the end of the world. So she threw a fit or some shit like that. I test to this day, I knew nothing about that. Not a damn thing. I don't even know who Boo Kitty is. Oh, wait, I kind of remember her, but yeah, I detested, I knew nothing about it. So I knew she knew Larry, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even like a day later, Larry's like calling me up in Skype, like asking me questions, and I could tell he was recording, but he's like asking me questions like, was that you that put those pictures up? Was it you? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, no. And I was like really disappointing him with the answers and stuff, and he was really urgent. I was like, no. I knew what he was doing. He's baiting. He's trying to get information. I was like, no. That's what you got to do with Larry, dude. You got to fucking smack his nose every now and then. He starts getting into the fucking trash and shit. He's rummaging through. You got to smack him and remind him that, to be a halfway decent person. I never seen him as like a person to really worry about too much, but he will get you, dude. He'll get you on anything that he can. And I've tried to work with him a couple times, and he's just pissed me off every time I've tried to work with him. Like, there was one time I did a voiceover for a video for him, and I don't get very many opportunities to be involved in a bigger video. I would be okay with that. I would like to be offered some good shit every now and then. It's kind of why I got mad at Muda there for a little bit, because it's like, God damn, dude, will you have me in something? Like, you're always in my shit. We're always talking. We have good rapport. I mean, can you put me in something? Give me, break me off a piece of this fucking Kit Kat bar, bitch! You know what I mean? Like, something. And, it's just never, we've gotten some, and this never happened. But with Larry, you throw me a bone, we do stuff like this, or he had a video where he wanted me to do a voiceover. Well, I did the voiceover for him. I sent him the voiceover, and it was like, I did something wrong. I said the line wrong. I didn't really like it. So I said, can I send that again? He's, oh yeah, I'm editing it. You can send me the other version. So I sent him a perfectly fucking awesome version of it, dude, where I nailed it. 110%. When I'm happy with something, give it that chef's kiss, dude. It's good to go. I send it to fucking Larry. He's like, all right, I'll edit it. This motherfucker uses the bad take. I was like, why would you do that? I was like, you knew it was what I was doing. It was a big thing. And, oh, it was my bad. But... So, this is kind of how it's always been with Larry, dude. Like, he gives me, he'll break me off he'll give me an inch, but that inch isn't, like, infected with fucking, like, a bomb. It's gonna blow up at any moment. Oh, that's a nice inch. Just done. So, you just, So, like, my whole thing is, every time I watch that video, it was just like, oh, it's the bad take. I didn't say something right. It was bad. So, I kind of gave up with Larry, dude. I really did. As a matter of fact, I kicked him out of, like, FDU a long time ago and stuff like that. But it's cool. That's the kind of person he wanted to be. He's the only really person from the UK that was ever like that to me, really, though. But everybody kind of knew. The Boo Kitty phone call was Boo Kitty trying to, like, grandstand in front of her fucking husband at the time, Tim, about, like, that she never did anything to meet with me and shit like that. And so, like, Tim was, like, being like, oh, you're a bitch, you never get a woman like this and all this other stuff. And I was just like, is that right, bitch? Greyhound bus ticket receipt, pictures of her at my house, stibbity slam, slam, slam. I fucking destroyed that dude. It was an eye-opening experience. But, craziness. I'm going to show you guys something else here, too, that might be interesting. If I still have it up here. Messed up part about it is the people who see that bad take, it'll kill... Exactly, dude. Like I said, if I knew which video it was, which he has a ton, I'm not going through his fucking videos. It sucks, dude. No, I never get any breaks, dude. I never get any breaks. Like, literally, like, I've been on here for so long, and I've always felt like it's like if I was given one fucking opportunity, dude, I would just fucking roast the hell out of it. That's all I need, dude, is that one shot, that Rocky shot. Get me Apollo, dude. Get me Apollo, dude. I don't give a fuck. I have no fear. I can do it. Period. That's why when I tell you about that Irate Gamer video, it could be done, and it would be fucking solid, dude. People don't give me the opportunities. Whether or not to, like, they know I'm going to do good with it, and I'm going to finally have my time, I don't know. I'd like to finally have my time. I don't know, it's sad, dude. I like doing this stuff, but at the same time, I feel like Al Bundy, dude. Talking about my high school fucking football game that I did really well with. When I know I can do it. I need a group of friends to come and, like, take me to the fucking Funny Bone Comedy Club and force my ass to get up on there during open mic night, and I think it would change my life. And so if any group of people want to do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. But I would need to be probably pushed on the stage. I'd be fine as soon as I start talking, but I just, never given any opportunities. It sucks. So it's just like, oh, why don't you talk to Muda? Why don't you do this? It's like, I'm sick of just, like, asking for things, dude. Maddox, I talked to Maddox. Some of you guys might not remember Maddox. I talked to him. He's a pretty cool guy. When I was down about shit, he actually saw that I was down and actually contacted me. He's a pretty good guy. He really is. And back in the day, in the early days of the internet, man, his best page in the universe was the funniest shit out there. And he did it with words. He didn't have to have any pictures, nothing. He just did it with words. He was fucking hilarious. And I messaged Maddox the other day, dude. And I've asked him several times. I'm just like, dude, can we please do a video or something, dude? I'm like, I'll send him videos of my shit, and he's like, you are funny. And I was like, let's do a video, please. And I even told him, I can even show you guys the message. I was like, please, I am fucking doing bad, dude. You know what I mean? It would really pick me up out of the gutter if I could just, like, have that opportunity. As a matter of fact, I'll show you guys the text. I even have the text still. Let's see, Maddox is lame now. I know. To me, it'd be like a capper of my whole YouTube experience to do a video with him, because he is literally probably the first site I ever went to. We would pass his site around in the fucking classroom like a fucking joint. This is early days of the internet. People weren't funny at this point, and people didn't know how to even convey funny onto the screen, and Maddox was able to do it. So, I'll give him credit with that shit. But let me find it here. Where is it at? Here we go. And then I sent him a video he didn't watch. So Yeah, so I said, so that's the conversation that we were having. Right there. So I said, yeah, bro. I said, I'm funny as fuck. I mean, I got like some millions of views on my page. I'd love to make something with you. Anything really. I've followed you since the 90s. This year has been such shit, and I'm pretty close to eating a bullet sandwich. So if I could cross this off my bucket list with you, that'd be dope. And then he was like, yeah, shit, dude, I'm sorry to hear. It's been rough. I think that'd be a shitty final meal, so I would hope you reconsider. Typical Maddox, like, humor. I'm like, dope with it. He's like, we could do something at some point. I've been laying low until I wrap up the release of his show. I don't know anything about it. But I told him, I was like, dude, you know, it'd be a big pickup for me. When I say your plain text simple site was literally the first thing I ever laughed at on the internet, I'm not kidding. I said, we used to pass that shit around like a joint. I said, you accomplished something that literally nobody else could do now. Nobody else could ever just do a site with just words on it and be as big as it was. And then, you know, we did the thanks mans and everything else, and then that was back in December 23rd, and I haven't heard anything since. So, you know, kind of the way it goes with a lot of people I talk to nowadays. Like I said, I don't give a fuck if he's a paraplegic with no legs and no arms and, you know, can't even fucking feed himself. I'd like to do a video with him because it's always been cool. I got to do stuff with Make, who got me into it to begin with, and it's like little bucket list things I like cross off in my head. But man, dude, if I could get some opportunities thrown my way, dude, it would really be fucking nice. At least think I tried, you know what I mean? Like I said, I grew up with Maddox. Best page of the universe, dude. You got to think like, okay, internet's a new thing, you know? Like we literally passed this site around. He's that fucking school art shit with the kids and stuff, dude, fucking make me laugh so fucking hard. Oh my god. I will say I did not expect him to look like that. You know how you listen to people? Same thing with Review Tech USA. Did any of you guys think he looked like that? No. I did not think Maddox looked like the way you did too. I remember when he first got his YouTube page, I was like, that's what he looks like? I was like, I never would have guessed, dude. Never would have F-, dude, yeah. People just don't reach out. I know, dude. And, you know, I just can't. I can't do it anymore, dude. I can't keep reaching out to people and then having no responses. I don't know. You know, if any of you guys know anybody that would fucking give me a fucking shot, dude, I would love to have it. Because goddamn, I've been fucking working the grind. You know, these fucking stand-up comics would be like, I've been working the stand-up circuit for fucking 20 years and no break. That's totally the way I feel sometimes. Not that I'm not happy with what I've accomplished, but because I have accomplished a lot on here. I mean, it's unnerving sometimes, dude. People fucking trip you up. I thought that fucking podcast was going to be bigger depending on who was on it, and it just... Of course, there's somebody running the podcast doesn't know what they're fucking doing. So... Yeah. I just feel like the manager would just take advantage of me. Thanks, Josh. You should do stand-up comedy type streams. I pretty much have, dude. If you look at these videos, okay, so like this is just a stand-up comedy routine. Stand-up comedy routine. Stand-up comedy routine. These are all routines. Lunar Necklace Guy's a routine. Like, if I did stand-up, I'd probably do a Lunar Necklace Guy stand-up routine. In the beginning, it was very video game-based, so it was very niche to, do that shit. Always be a YouTuber. I appreciate it, guys. It's been rough, guys. It's been a shit sandwich, dude. Shit sandwich. Let me find... I'll cap her here. I'll cap this off here, this first part, and show you guys something cool that you may not have known. I thought this was a cool video that I made about the unwinnable Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And nothing I would do would ever catch on, dude. It never would. I've been, I think, shadow banned by YouTube for a very long time. I had to just fucking claw and get every single view that I was fucking deserved. That's for damn sure. Let's see. I don't even remember what some of these are. Oh, that's that Razor Fist thing. The nutshells were really good. This was completely blocked. I don't know if you guys remember this video, but this was completely blocked. Where I would actually watch anime. Do you guys remember this? I sat there and watched fucking some weird ass anime, and it got completely blocked. And I completely forgot about it until I was perusing through my shit. Higurashi and Cupcakes. You guys remember this shit? I don't even think it even works anymore if I click on it. Oh, wait.
What's up?
It was, like, the last comment on this was 6 years ago. I don't know if I should play this or not. I don't want to get blocked. Well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe on this tonight we'll watch this. I'm watching a fucked up anime, right? Yeah, like blood and guts in it and shit. Ah, yeah, it should be okay now. That's fucking... Yeah, there's all kinds of weird shit on here, dude. I found, what else? There's some streams that I fucking... See, this is where people really connect with my stuff right here, this stuff. I was in the zone, dude. I was in the zone. Like, so it was just like, bam, 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 bam. Classic, 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 classic. Fucking good stuff. Dude, this was when, right here, this is when I was really loving life, dude. I had the party house. I had the 2000 MR2. I have been getting laid left and right, dude. I just had like 2 girls right before this, dude. 1 week, and then the next week I had another girl. Let me show... I'll show you guys. Those that haven't seen this video, so a little part of it.
What's up, bitches? This is Silent Rob.
Yeah, dude.
Long time no see.
I had some good stuff, dude. This is the party house.
It's fucking going down.
This house was such a party house. We'd have parties and people would fucking collapse drunk and on drugs and shit on the ground. You'd be stepping over them. You don't even know who they are. They're just there.
This video is gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna go on a little road trip.
Yeah, basically, Troy, the town square, they got these weird statues. They get them every now and then.
But it's getting kind of dark. It won't be nighttime, but let's go check it out. But first, I'm gonna show you guys my motherfucking car. This is my car, bitches. This is the 2000 Toyota MR2. The condition.
I digs it. Bitches thought it was a Porsche. I did not correct them. I let them think that. And I let them figure out what that symbol means. You know what I mean? I'm surprised you guys don't see the horrendous oil leak that it had. I pumped so much money in trying to get that oil fucking fixed on it. Oh my god.
So let's go fucking take a ride. I'm not gonna fucking videotape while I'm driving.
This car desperately needs a fucking turbo in it or something though, dude. Let me tell you.
We'll get to those statues.
Also, the window on the driver's side did not roll down.
Show you the interior of the MR2.
So when the top was down,
Two-seater.
it was a little awkward.
It needs 2 motherfucking seats. You know, that's why they call it 2-seater.
There's still plenty of room though in it, dude. There's 5 speed.
There's fucking stick shift. It's fucking.
Oh my god, I miss it. I miss it. I had to get rid of it, dude. I traded it in for something else.
But it gives it that fucking apocalyptic feel when you see these statues. It's like motherfucking Medusa's.
Hey, if it's old people drive on that. It drives like a go-kart. You're not wrong, Brock. It has no power steering. This car is so tiny, it doesn't even need power steering. There wouldn't even be any room for it anyways. And it literally drives like a go-kart. So you're driving slow in this thing. It's really not a fast car, but it's fun to drive.
Hopefully I don't get like smacked when I get out.
Gas mileage was amazing. It was just a little 4-banger in the rear.
No, man, I'm gonna fucking die today. I know it.
Engine was in the trunk. You can't find these things for any less than like $5,000-$6,000 anymore.
Yeah,
high mileage.
Shit I'm talking about right here. Like I don't even know what the hell to make of this.
Weird statues and shit. But I decided to show you that fucking.
Bye.
I don't know if I show any more of the car or not. Wow.
Fucking weird ass statues. I still don't like it. I mean, like I said, man. It's
I don't even know where this is. I don't think this is my room. I don't remember having a.
more vids on the way.
That's probably just fiberglass I was inhaling into my lungs next to the fucking air conditioning unit. So whatever the fuck was going on there. I had some fun in that house though, dude. It was a good car. Huh? I'm gonna try to find. You'd say like all my shit is, you know, like I said, super chats mean the world because most of the time, guys, I'm very limited on what can be actually put ads on and stuff. Randomly, they'll just do one that the Xbox can't even run Tomb Raider. That's actually a good video. You guys want to talk about one of the absolute best videos I ever made? That one is. Right there. MLP Superfan. That's a tasty one right there. Robin the Ozman, you want to talk about a fucking weirdo that I fucking lived with? You guys want to talk about a fucking lunatic? This guy, dude. Alright? I'm going to save that for the next part. That's going to be a juicy tidbit for the next one. This guy right here, dude. Let me get a little taste. I don't even remember what he looks like.
What's up, bitches? This is Son Rob. We got the Ozman here. Say hi, Ozman. What's up, man? And you might be saying, who the fuck's the Ozman?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you don't know who the Ozman is? Get the fuck out of here, motherfuckers. Yeah, that's right. He drinks the beer. So
yeah, he does.
Beer. I'm gonna be drinking.
Barely accomplished that.
Beer at the end of the run. First of all,
former friend of mine. Lots of stories. Lots of stories. I have lived a fucking crazy ass life, dude. I really have. I got some tasty stuff. He's a prick, is what he is, dude. I may have told little tidbits of what happened with me and him back in the day, but I got some stuff to say. I will save that for later. Remind me though. Let me find. Okay, so I'll give you the little time. Oh my god, I got so much shit to tell you guys. All these videos are what's really getting into the interesting parts of my life now. You know what I'm saying? So like, this video right here was made literally the night before my girlfriend at the time, Jessica, that I lived with. Right now, I'm not living at that house with the guy I was just with in the video. Right now, I'm living with my friend Jeff in his house. And when I moved in, the girl I was dating with at the time just decided to move herself in. Like, basically didn't even ask. It was kind of a sticking point with me and my buddy Jeff. And she fucking broke up with me in the worst way possible, dude. It was, like, fucking pathetic. Like, she didn't even fucking tell me nothing. I came home from getting fucking sushi and her and her mom, they're getting her stuff out and stuff. It was fucking bullshit, dude. And, you know, the craziest thing is, dude, she was dating, like I said, I worked with her. And she fucking left me for a married Mexican guy with like 5 kids and a fucking crazy ass wife. I remember the wife found out they were dating and then I punched him in the face. He came in with a big shiner one day. And it has been since 2016 when this happened. And she is still fucking the side bitch, dude. She's gained like 400 pounds. And she is still the side bitch to this Mexican guy. I was like, dude, I guarantee that motherfucker ain't... What the fuck? You know, she got mad at me all the time. She wanted to have sex all the time. Wouldn't get on birth control. I can't stand condoms, dude. I'll put up with condoms for a very short period of time until something else changes in the relationship. I don't do them. It's not fun. And this bitch can suck my fucking dick. I'm like, you're still the fucking side bitch? I'm like, oh my fucking god, dude. But this video I'll never forget is because I made it. And then the next day, January 31st, 30 days past September. Yeah, 31. She's moved out the next day. We were broken up the next day. So you could tell from January to April, I was incapacitated. Very upset with the situation. It was time. It needed to happen. But still fucking bullshit, dude. For sure. There we go. Here. Now here's where I really start trying to get it together again. I'm back in feeling good again, so good stuff here, good stuff here. Biblical Weeper. I haven't seen that in forever. Dragon Quest 7. A lot of my time at this part was me playing this game, which I remember getting to the very end of it and beating it later because I just got so sick of that game. So long. Are you able to stream and take? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Quick update. I have no idea why that video is still posted. It was a quick update video. This is about when I met Ani, and around this point, around here, I think. No, this is when I was dating that fucking weirdo fucking nurse that was always about kissing all the time. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I may have brought this up in past streams and such. I do not like kissing. I don't like doing it. I don't care how hot the girl is. I don't care. I don't like doing it. I just don't. You know, like, and maybe I'm weird, you know, because I'll fuck butts all fucking day and it doesn't fucking bother me. But I'm not gonna put nothing in I'm not gonna put the fucking butthole in my mouth. I just don't like it. I don't know what guys get out of it. I don't get it. I don't want girls' tongues in my mouth. I don't want to think that there's food particles in my mouth at the same time that's been off their teeth. The one girl, she got pissy because fucking goddamn, you know, she had braces and then, like, you know, she like scraped my shit. I'm not into it. Don't like it. Not crazy about it. And it's a couple of relationships. It was a sticking point. So, oh, do you not love me? You don't want? I know. I just don't want to. I just not a big kisser, dude. Ani's not either. Thank God. I just don't like it. Don't like it. Okay, I'll give a bitch 14,000 orgasms all fucking night, son. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I'll make up for it, but I ain't gonna kiss you. You know what I'm saying? I'll treat you like a prostitute in that way, but I ain't gonna kiss you. I'm not into it. I'm just not into it. I'm not even a germaphobe, and I'm not. I can be a very messy individual, but I've never, ever, ever liked it, dude. With the swishing and the noise. Don't like it. Okay, but I lay that shit out real fast in a relationship, dude. I'm just like, all right, so you're not gonna get that from me. You want a big dickens all day? You got it. Okay, I'll do everything else. I'll make you laugh. I'll do whatever. But I'm not gonna fucking make out with you. It's gross. Okay, even when I was a kid, I didn't like that sound. You know, you'd be making out in a movie. Gross, nastiness. No. Dude, I ain't going down on a lot of chicks either, dude. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I've never had a single fucking complaint, dude, because I fucking pound them out so hard they can't even fucking walk afterwards anyways, so they ain't complaining, son. Okay? They ain't no, I fucking leave them like a crumpled up piece of fucking homework paper and shit, dude, on the bed. It's over, dude. Crippled. Fucking Stephen Hawking style afterwards, dude. They ain't fucking complaining. I make up for things with other things. Okay? I'm just not down with the lickings. If it's gotta be done, that's all you're getting, dude. I don't like it. Okay? Don't care how clean they keep themselves. It's still not clean enough for me. Okay? I'm focused on the dick action. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Why can't we get to this? Why do women gotta play games? Why do I gotta sit here to the fuck around, dude? Rock hard dick, bedroom, why aren't you naked? Why aren't I fucking, dude? Why we gotta fuck around with this? Oh, I'm gonna touch it, I'm gonna look at it, I'm gonna do this, I don't like any of this shit, dude. This is not pleasurable for me. I don't give a fuck. You do that shit for 2 seconds until my dick's hard and then we can fuck. Like, why you wanna do it for like 2 hours? Why you gotta tease me? Like, literally, I get like interested in other things. Okay? What the fuck? Women, no, real quick, dude. You know how I engage sex with Ani? Here's how it is, dude. Ani's on the couch, I'm on the couch, dude. Here's how I engage sex with Ani. Want some dick? She's like, yup. And I give her the fucking dick. It doesn't have to be difficult. Okay? Women gotta play games. I like women that just take a dick and that's it. I mean, Jesus Christ, I play this fucking game. Stupidness. Nonsense. So, Disney Afternoon Collection. Okay, yeah. So I was going to end up maybe doing some record attempts and such in these motherfuckers. I did get in like... What place did I get into in that run here? Let me double check. This was, at the time, I think I got in 3rd or 4th place, didn't I?
Fucking dick.
Hold on, I'll show you guys real quick. 6th place. 6th in the world. Number 6 in the world, son. Okay? Watch the speed run. This is me speed running DuckTales. I beat the whole game in 6 minutes. That's how baller I am, dude. Look at this shit.
Oh, it's neck and neck.
For a while, I was number 6 in the world. I haven't got my sound quite done yet here.
Bitch.
7 people watching me at the time, and I was perfectly psyched about it.
Alright, fuck.
This was like super late in the morning and shit.
Down like a cloud. Charlie Brown.
Number 6 in the world is pretty fucking cool. You guys will see. 6 minutes. I'll beat this game in 6 minutes.
Yeah, going to the moon first is definitely what you
always do the moon first.
Get that shit out of the way.
The music in this game has no right to be this good.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
It's kind of gross. Everybody always Muffin Cake's always picking out my goddamn mental breakdowns. I can always count on him with that shit. Is he still around? Is Muffin Cake still muffins and cakins it up? Is he still delivering the cakes? I don't know if I see Muffin Cakes on anymore, dude. Number 6, dude, I do it. I picked the wrong one. Let me make sure, because sometimes I'll restart them. Yep, here we go.
Oh, it's neck and neck.
Okay, here's where I get number 6. It was streamed on, I might have had one streamed on, you're right, Silent Robster, I may have streamed one version of this.
Oh, I didn't push the button right. Fuck. Fucking part.
I'll skip a little bit here.
3-8.
There it is. There we go.
I think I'm done for tonight.
One of the two. I thought it was number 6.
Yes!
There it is.
Fucking yeah! Fucking.
Okay, so it's this run. So we'll watch this one.
Take a hit, because I might need...
I don't know how people do speed runs and then just do that shit over and over and over and over and over again, dude. Like, it drives you nuts. Trying to shave a second off your time is just so hard to do sometimes.
The moon is what I struggle with, man.
This was really early in the morning, I do remember, though.
You either do him right, or you fail. Fucking Christ. God, it's fucking hot in my goddamn apartment.
Remember sweating my balls off in that motherfucker, dude.
Turn the air on, but then it'll be too fucking loud.
Things I had to do for you guys.
I think a 55 is about as fast as I'm gonna be able to get on.
I'm pretty sure I got number 4 in the world after this. I don't remember.
Fuck.
But anyways, I'm not gonna... Dude, I do it too many times. So here's...
This guy.
Here, this is the run anyway.
Had a fucking really good run going earlier, but I kind of fucking buckled at the last boss like a moron.
The whole dude, I mean, it's a shame. Like, I mean, DuckTales 2, while a good sequel, was in my opinion just not even a fucking notch on this one. PS4, I appreciate that, dude. I've always had a lot of fun on PS4 streaming for sure.
Now I can't get any more fucking hits. Except bows.
You take a bow.
Down. I ain't too bad. Get it. Tried.
This is the 7-minute run. I shave off like another second off of it or whatever.
Boss can fuck you. Safe.
Or 8 minutes or something. I don't know.
That is a week. So I updated.
Whatever. You see it. I'm on there. That's a cool thing. I mean, that's cool. I'm not on there anymore for sure. Let's see. There is one more thing I think I want to show you guys, possibly, that you guys didn't know. I don't know if I missed any donations. Not a lot of donations this time. That's pretty early in the day, I suppose, but, you know, I'm just saying. You guys have given me a lot over the last month, that's for sure. What was I doing here? Alright. All the Dingu instructions. Yeah, dude, some of these I forgot I even fucking ever made them. 79,000 views on this. 520 comments. This right here is perfection. I mean, if I chose a video that I made that's pretty much perfect on every single thing that came out of my mouth, and is pretty amazing in every conceivable way, it's this one. And like I said, pretty much the whole thing is in one take. Vaccine videos. This store isn't even open anymore in this way. They made a smaller version of it, but it's not even remotely the same thing. This whole section.
What's up, big?
Is not around anymore.
Radio look fucking crazy on that road trip video. People in here are kind of assholes. So I'm $50.
Okay. This whole plaza, the whole thing is torn down. There's a library here now.
I got my shirt
So,
on. My
That shirt, unfortunately, shrank so much I couldn't wear it anymore, but I wore the fuck out of it. So a fan got me that.
Duck Hunt shirts. That's pretty cool.
This is one of the last times I ever went in here, too. But, that's more for later, you know what I mean? We'll get to it. Thanks, Joe Savage. I will do that first thing, dude. That's actually a good choice. I was telling you guys about a super secret thing. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Up Eagle, I still got to do. This is this thing I made for Helsing on a video or something. Thanks to Mowdy. You don't have to watch the entire vid, but surprise, you're disappointed. Yes, I can do that, dude. I know. That's funny because I know exactly which one you're talking about. I thought this Shining thing that I did was way deserving of more views than that, and it pissed me off.
What? Bye and see. Yeah, I mean, somebody.
Hold on. Hold on, just give me a minute.
Hi, this is Becky.
Okay, I want you guys to tell me something about this prank phone call I did at random, and let me know if this person sounds familiar to you or something. You know what I'm saying?
Hi, this is Becky, employee number 05738. Can I have your breakfast number?
Yeah, listen, I was outside and I was smoking a cig, and I came back in to smoke another cig, and I noticed I had a missed call with a voicemail. And I know something about electric.
It got accidentally privated at one point, but it was up forever.
Yes, I'm calling about lawyer.
Does that person sound familiar? That's Ani. That's not a random person. That's Ani. So that was nobody ever caught that forever, but that's actually Ani. I mean, that was when we first met. This was like days after our first date. So this was October 14th, 2017. So yeah, I met her like just maybe a week prior. So that was not a random person. That was Ani. Nobody ever found that out. I think I got rid of it too because I privated it for a little bit because it wasn't that great. You know what I mean? It's hard to get Ani to act certain ways and shit. But super secret reveal number 1. Yeah, that is Ani on the phone. So I'll continue it.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Last month I had to choose between keeping my electric on or buying cigs.
Hell yeah, Cuddy.
And I decided I chose the cigs. Hold on one sec. I'll ask my roommate if I can get my bill. Hey, roommate.
Yeah, I must have had to try this with her like 14 times too,
roommate,
dude.
Hey.
No, it's not. Yes, it's Ani.
What? Sweet.
First guess was Courtney.
Got my legs up. He's pretty mad.
She doesn't know what to say. She's so funny.
You're pretty big.
But that's what it is. Yeah, she was holding her laughs back. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat something, guys. If you guys could please remember a lot of the things that I'm supposed to talk about. I haven't smoked all my brain away, but I do have probably a few holes in there. I'm gonna, trip up every now and then. So remember my shit, and I'll be back. We'll continue, bitches. Hella fun. Having hella fun with you guys. Alright, guys. You guys take care and shit. This was fun. I'll see you guys. See you guys, bitches. Oh yeah, definitely Oz, man. See you guys.